I actually tried to learn some, but it stops being voiced disappointingly quickly.
I mean, it won the Allies the war, right?
I suppose so, yeah.
I don't even know what language it says. There's no R's in it. That's the hardest part about it.
There's no R's?
No, it's similar to my language, my tribe's language. There's no R's in it.
Wait, which war? Was it World War II with these Twin Talkers? Because they used to be in Vietnam. Like, well, we didn't. That's not a win. So.
Yes, World War II.
World War II. Okay, I can take that one.
Yeah, the Allied powers. You know.
I got really upset because I had the opportunity in college. They were teaching Tuscaroran, but it didn't work in my schedule at all. Like there was a one of my required classes was at the same time that the class was being offered, so I had to take that instead. But I really wanted to take it.
Be good to take like an actual course on it, you know, because Duolingo's only so great.
Yeah. Duolingo is more like a mini game.
Yeah, it really is. It's very gamified.
That's how they sell.
Indeed.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Magic and Mysterium for Thursday nights. We are sans Ray, unfortunately. Last minute call out, but the rest of us have all shown up for a bit of fun together. Last episode, we saw we did a bunch of classes, huh? It's like I have a sneeze coming. I can feel it. But nope, maybe it's going away. Oh, I hate it when it just sits on the edge there. We did charms and transfigurations, care of magical creatures. We learned about the Ignean. The ancient runes class, we learned about different kinds of runic scripts that can be used. And I think we did a little bit of DA spells as well to cap things off. The session prior, we had a interesting lesson about the unforgivable curses. Probably more like to try to scare you as to never use them. And that's sort of where we leave off. It is a new day. You can hear the bell ringing high up above in the hallways. The sound of students filling the halls. The clattering of shoes on stone floors. The sense of the fallen leaves of fall coming closer and closer. Things are getting colder too. There's been a few snowfalls, but nothing that's stuck just yet. Being this far north in Scotland, it definitely has its advantages and disadvantages. Beauty is everywhere, but also the frost comes on quick and strong. Let's see what people are doing as they are heading off to herbology class. That's a couple D6. Bear with me. Shade.
How much time has passed since last session?
None.
Okay, next day. So Shade wakes up and sees Nyrick and just says, "Good morning."
You can see Nyrick licking his paw, gives a little nod down toward you. That obviously understands you. Hops down and goes to kick open one of your drawers, and then stops and places a paw on the nearby like alarm clock. You see that you are 3 minutes until class.
Oh God. Thanks, Narek. And like just scrambles and doesn't even brush his teeth. Just
You go and scramble to put on your clothes.
yeah.
Nyrick is like meowing at you. You're not really sure why. Make a magical creatures check.
Okay. Right, magical creatures. Go. Okay, that's a 4.
Yeah. This cat's annoying the hell out of you. He's like getting mad at you. You know, he's telling you off right now for laying in bed for so long.
If I can speak with animals, can't they talk back?
Oh, you can when you're in your form. Yes.
No, I can all the time.
I don't think that's how it works. We can double check.
For Marauder's Prodigy, I'm
Yeah.
like the only one that can, I thought.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure
In your
it
animal
works
form.
when
Oh, is
you're
that right? I'm so
when it
sorry.
makes form.
Okay. My mistake. But I thought it was all the time though. I really did. Innate ability while in your human form. Yeah. Innate ability to cast the Speak with Animals spell at will. While in your
Oh, what?
converse with animals of the same type as your chosen animal form. So that's why I was like, no, I can talk to him.
Cells just so I can get it all. There we go. Where is Marauder's Prodigy? Cool. Yeah, absolutely. With animals of the same type as your chosen animal form, so cats, and felines, in all ways.
Yeah.
So yeah, then never mind. We'll have to change that scene a little bit, huh? Yeah, now that we have that ability.
No retconning.
Yeah.
That's
Instead, they like lay down, place an arm on the thing. You look tired. I thought it best that you sleep in. That you see the time.
Did you turn that off?
It was waking me up. I wanted to continue my little nap.
Nyrek, all right. We'll talk about this later, I guess. Like a bad roommate. Like just like gets scrambles, gets ready, throws on his robes and brushes.
You're wearing that.
Yes, Nyrek, I am. You're wearing that.
But it's Wednesday.
So what?
All right, fine.
No, what? What am I forgetting? I just woke up, man.
It's herbology class, isn't it?
Oh, fuck me. And like,
Gotta put on the herbology gear.
thanks, Nyrek. Don't turn it. I don't know. Wake me up with your paw or something next time. Whenever it's like, give me 30 minutes.
My water bowl is only half full.
Great. I'll fill it up when I get back. This is why you need to wake me up earlier so I can do all my chores before I have to go.
Well, as you're leaving, he's like, well, if you could get a quieter alarm clock. And the door
That's not how
closed.
that works.
And you run up to go to your thing. That was great. Inspiration. I love that little scene. Wait. Oh, you already have it. Okay.
Double inspiration. Thank you so much.
Nope.
3 luckies, 2 to inspiration. No, I'm just kidding.
Sarai, as for you, you are already up in the hallways. Are you killing time just before class starts, or are you heading there early? What's happening with you?
I feel like Sarai would be heading there early. Doesn't want to get into trouble.
You get to class about 10 minutes early. Entering inside, you can see the only other person in here are two others, Macy and Juniper. Juniper is talking to her. No, Macy, they don't like candy. Yeah, but I hear that candy gives you like a jolt of energy, and I really want them to live. Crushing up candy and putting it in the dirt is not going to help it. They have a whole different kind of sugar system for them. They don't need other sugar.
Sarai would just come next to them, try to like get part of the competition. She would just say, "I heard butterflies taste with their feet."
And I think the two of them turn over. Macy's like, that makes sense now. Whenever I would have like any kind of like sticky candy, they come flying around me.
Yeah, they love their sweets.
Sarai, please, I'm trying to save Macy's herbology grade.
From candy?
Yes, from candy. What is this? Well, the wrapper? Throw it out! It finds it inside the pot itself. Okay, let's just work on repotting. How about that? How do you do that again? We did that last week.
If the
Macy.
plants are gonna have the candy, can I have it?
Like, I think Juniper like gives you a dirty look because you're like distracting Macy, and she's so easily distracted. Oh no, that one's dirty, but I have extras if you want. And she starts going into her bag.
Sarai would be like a little worried and just kind of doing like the eyeing Juniper. So looking at Juniper's like, never mind.
She helps Macy for a little while there, and then Juniper moves over toward you. She says, how's your herbology grade?
Good. I think I haven't really checked it.
You haven't checked your grades? What if you're failing your class?
Well, I've been busy with a certain slobbery three-headed thing.
Well, luckily I have, she says, and goes into her bag and pulls out a little binder. Looks like it's been reducioed. Looks like you have an A. Good. I want all the Hufflepuffs to actually succeed this year. No more lost points because of dried out mandrakes.
They got dried out?
Wilfred's did. I had to water it myself. That thing only barely survived because of me.
Well, I could help out if need be.
Yeah? It'd be nice to have somebody that's competent. Like, listen, I love Macy, but this isn't her strong suit.
I feel like after Jennifer, they're confident. Sarai just not listen to anything else. Like, confident? I'm confident.
Well, yeah, it says here you're passing. Like, where the hell did she get the grades for everybody, including your grade?
So, you're allowed to have everyone's thing is not like confidential?
Do you want the answer that implicates you in a crime, or the one that you can just brush off?
Is there a middle?
Nope. She shakes her head no.
Well, I can't tell a lie, so I guess that probably tells you.
What do you mean you can't tell a lie? Are you
I'm
like
really good at
or
it.
something? Oh, got it. You're a Rin.
Thank you.
I too can tell a lie. Rin says, coming in.
Is that just a normal thing with us Hufflepuffs, or is that just me and a Rin thing?
Must just be you and her.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, and Dee Dee.
What? What did I do?
You are one of the sweetest people I know. That's
Well,
your downfall.
thank you.
And we can't tell
Oh.
lies.
Well, I don't really like lying. Do you?
It's an
Well-
important skill to have. She closes
Why?
the binder. As for you,
Isn't-
Dee Dee, you could definitely use some help in this class. That's when she closes the binder. Dee Dee has a P.
Oh, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if things would stop emitting pus when I touch them, maybe it would be a bit
Do not
easier.
remind me about that class. I still have nightmares.
Me too.
Well, if you need to, maybe me or Juniper could help you.
When do we do flowers? That's my question. Something that smells nice. Something that's not going to bite me.
I do need a study buddy for this class because my grade is not great. I can't lie.
I got you. I'm helping most of the other students. I'll help you too.
Thank you.
And Juniper will go over a few different things with you.
Oh, that's why.
In the back of class, Professor Longbottom, before it starts, is wheeling in a cart. Oh, early bird gets the worm. Hello, everybody. Morning, Professor.
Morning.
You can take one of these, he says, and hands you guys down a little pot. It's actually a big pot each of these long, curling vines that kind of move and undulate of their own accord. What's this, Professor? What do you think? Your lesson, he says. Don't want to spoil it before we begin. Feel free to get acquainted with yours. They are very kind. Oh, thank goodness.
Hello there, lesson. How are you today?
You already named it?
Well, he said it was our lesson.
I personally like to name all of my plants, Juniper says. I think it adds a certain amount of responsibility that you start to feel. It's like, oh my gosh, Brian's thirsty. You know?
Okay. Francis. This one's Francis.
Yeah. When I was younger, Neville says, I used to talk to my plants all the time. It did not earn me any favors in the girl department. Maybe you just
Sounds
didn't
like they
meet the
missed
right
out.
girl, Professor. Well, thank you. Neville gives a nod and starts putting out more of these odd tentacle-like plants. Let's see. I'm gonna cut away. Finbar,
Yes.
you're on your way to herbology class. What has waylaid you, or what are you currently in the middle of?
Quick question before that. Has word of Finbar's confession to Janice spread to everyone yet?
Probably not, because Janice wouldn't.
Yeah,
Wait,
but he did it in the
wait,
middle
you
of a
did it.
busy hallway.
Yeah, you did it
There were
very
people.
Just
busy.
actively passing by.
Absolutely. Yes, that has spread.
Oh, great. This is going to be fun. Finbar's trying to get to class in the most inconspicuous manner possible and failing at it because he does not know how to do that. It's like, walk with a hand in front of your face. They'll never see you. No one
You
sees
can
me.
already hear some of the murmurs coming by. Because you're walking with your hand in front of your face, you are turning a corner and bash straight into Aurora. Aurora, what are you holding that then falls onto the ground?
An entire cardboard box filled with pygmy puffs.
So you turn the corner and thwack. Suddenly there is confetti raining down of pink fluffs. When they hit the ground, you can hear little squeaks in like a squeaky toy.
Ooh,
Ah, what?
help!
Oh,
Help!
hi,
Help!
Aurora.
Help! 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 Help!
They
Right,
immediately
right.
start running.
Come back
Finbar,
here.
one of them runs up your pant leg.
Get it. Oh no, it's in there. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, don't go there. No.
Just shake your leg. Just shake your leg.
Ah! Go on, get out of there. Get out of
You
there.
two, make me a magical creatures check to see if you're able to round them all up.
I refuse to get magical creatures proficiency. 12.
Okay.
18.
Oh, that's
All
better.
right. You're
So
certainly
much
able to
better.
get the one out of your pant leg. You shake your leg and then it falls out onto one side. You scoop it up and throw it into the box. You're able to scoop up a few others. And Aurora, a bunch of the other little guys go running down the hallway, pushing into different rooms and down other hallways. They're scattering.
No. She just is trying to accio them as much as possible.
I'm like, how many do you have? Did we have a system where
We didn't have a
We-
system at all.
no, last time we did this, like a long time ago, we had a system of how many pygmy puffs that you have. Because you started with 3.
I started
how
with
many you have?
6, actually.
6. Okay, that's
And then they
not
just kept
great.
multiplying.
Yeah, so each each weekly total becomes multiplied by 2. So you have 6, and then you have 12, and then you have 24
Weekly total.
weekly,
Oh no.
and then
That's-
you have 48 pygmy
I've-
puffs.
I have 48 pygmy puffs. Oh, okay.
So this
Great.
is just one of many of this is about half the litter.
So sad. I need those pygmy puffs. They're gonna get lost in the school.
All right. That was some of them. How many of them? What are you carrying these around for?
Well, I said that I would bring them to people and help cut the litter in half and make sure that they went to good homes and pygmy puffs are expensive if you go to Weasley Mr. Weeze's, so I thought maybe people would want them, and Wilfred asked for 12 for some reason.
I don't know if Wilfred asked for 12 with good intentions. That doesn't sound right.
I mean, I feel like irregardless of his intentions, he has to be somewhat responsible. They're like living creatures. They aren't toys. Right?
I mean,
Wilfred
you're
seems
right.
incredibly trustworthy, to be perfectly honest. I don't know why everyone keeps telling me that he's not.
To be honest, I don't know him that well, but he has been. Sometimes he just does things that I question a bit about his competency, I guess. But who am I one to talk?
Oh, I mean, you know what? People question my competency all the time, so I think that's fair. Maybe that just means he's secretly a genius. Oh no! What am I
All right,
gonna
look,
do?
we'll see if we can. Look, I'll try to help you find the rest of them later, but for right now, I think we got to get to class and figure out what to do with the rest of these pygmy puffs. I don't. The way they're gonna can't exactly bring them to class, can we?
I was just gonna walk it. Like, what is he gonna say? Like, if you think about it, like, no, you can't bring those small innocent little creatures into class. Please.
The forgiveness over permission strategy. That could work.
Yeah. And if
All
he
right,
tries
let's
to say
go.
anything, I just break down and cry. I think I'm really I feel it today. Like, I'm feeling a little emotional, so I could probably really ham it up, you know?
Right.
There with you, except for some of other.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Because there's a second person running in the hallways trying to get to class.
Oh, God. Okay. Dexterity save. That's only a plus 2. 12.
All right. Rushing around the corner, Shade coming as quick as he can, kind of skidding onto the polished marble, nearly bumps straight into you, and 3 more of the pygmy puffs fall out the side of the box and then go running.
No!
Oh, sorry. I'm really late. I guess you are too, though. What was that?
My pygmy puffs.
Oh, did you get those from Maylee's?
No, I've been breeding them under my bed in the Gryffindor common room.
Oh, I think she does that too. I don't know.
Really?
She has a lot of random stuff.
Now they're all going
Wait,
missing.
What's that?
What, Finbar?
Look, you go on ahead. I'll see if I can grab those other 3. I'm fine being a little late.
Really?
I could use a distraction right now, and you've given me the perfect one. See you in class.
Well, you're going to be late? Actually, I could be late too. Do you need help?
You two would really help.
I think one of them went that way, one of them went that way, and one of them went that way. I'll go that
So-
way. You grab that
But
one.
there was 12 that got, because I said half of the litter she was carrying, half of what she spilled, she was able to get back, and then 3 more. So we had 12 in the box. 12 had left, and then now it's 15
Well,
that are loose.
I mean, isn't half the litter? You said half the litter that I had.
Yeah, it was just 24.
So it was 48. So that's 24. So 12 of them I was able to get back.
And then you lost 3, which is 15 lost.
15 lost. There's 15.
Oh boy. Do we have like treats or something, Finbar, we can lay out for them instead of like a little corral for them?
That's a good idea.
I've been
What do they
feeding
eat?
them on a steady diet of pixie sticks and Werther's originals.
Wow. You're somehow young and old at the same time. This is incredible. And like,
I am built for duality.
yeah. No joke.
Okay, got it. Got it. I'll do my best to make something that's those 2 things to lure them back in, get the smell going.
Yeah.
I have like a pocket full if you need help. They're not like loose like last time. My loose candy pocket's my left one. And then she reaches into her right and pulls out like a fat handful of like a assorted candies.
Such a weird combo. Like it was
It's so terrible. It's
At
so
all.
terrible. They do not go together. They're completely different flavor profiles.
Yeah. Yeah. But they would stick. Like it would be
Yeah.
kind of central.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So Finbar, Shade, are you guys going to
All right, give me like
be super tardy and try to get these guys?
I'm already late enough. Who cares if I'm later?
if I don't go to class, I can't see Janice and then not think about all the things I did. So that's a good distraction. Let's go.
Yeah,
Find the
totally.
pygmy puffs.
Mhm.
I did hear about that. How's it going?
Well, hear about what?
Oh wow.
Oh, we'll
It's
we'll
great. By
definitely
the
have
way,
that scene in a minute here.
Okay.
oh no.
Okay. Aurora, you leave it with the boys. You come back to class.
I'm gonna go to class. I'll leave the pygmy puff hunting in their capable, trustworthy hands. Surely they can handle it. They're just small and innocent creatures.
You walk into the greenhouse. It says, "Their tentacle-like vines have a very kind and soft." Up, Miss Crane. Hello. Did you get lost on the way here?
Hi, Professor. I fell down the stairs.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, those cursed stairs. Are you all right?
Yeah, it
Come,
happens
sit
all the
here.
time.
I
Oh,
taught
thank
Dee
you,
Dee
Dee Dee.
Glissio. It makes the stairs into a slide just in case.
That has helped.
Oh, the last time I did that, I went face skating straight down them.
I only did that the first couple times. After that, I got a bit of a hang of it.
They're not made for big feet, you know, and they're not made for little feet either. Like every step is like double what you guys have to do. I'm out here working out. Like by seventh year, I'm gonna be swole. Orchid says.
Dee Dee giggles.
Hmm. Well, Miss Crane, if you're coming in, perhaps you can identify the name of the plant that we're looking at today.
Oh, it looks a little inappropriate.
What? No. Hmm. Wait a second. We did do this herbology class, didn't we? Did we not? Maybe I did it in a different game.
No.
I did. Yeah, it was a different game. Anybody else can identify the name of the plant in front of you. Alan gets a D6.
I could try, but it's still a -2. Oh, hey, look at that.
Hell yeah. Miss Dee Dee.
It's a flitter blue.
Yes. You've probably seen them at homes. They're fairly common house plants. The vines themselves are very, very soft. They're good for holding keys or hats or even jewelry. Much different than its murderous cousin, the devil snare. Janice yells out. Juniper on the other side's like, I was just about to say that. 5 points to Hufflepuff, 5 points to Ravenclaw. But how can we tell them apart, huh? Anybody else? And like Juniper just blurts out, the ridge along their sides. Okay. Normally I ask for hands, but that was correct. Would you care to expound? Sorry, Professor. I'm get a little competitive sometimes. She chuckles. The ridge has small notches with a sharp seam that runs along each arm with a flitter bloom. But the devil snare has a secondary ligament reed that coils around each vine, making them unique from each other. Another 5 points to Hufflepuff. Says, come on, I this up out. Janice says. Second, I'm going to add the points. Okay. Well, today we're going to take clippings. Now, if you do it right, you may even be able to grow your own. So, follow along. Everybody can make a herbology check. Sarai and Dee Dee, you see Aurora come and find her place in class nearby you, and Neville has not noticed the small cardboard but like painted box with little pink it would be 9 pink fuzz balls inside of it that are making little noises. Sarai, you would know this instantly to be Pygmy Puff.
I feel like sorry, I'm just saying, like, so I feel
They're
like
a
so
distant
excited,
cousin of the
like,
Puff
Pygmy
team.
Puffs, like really loudly.
What was that?
Sorry, Professor, I sneezed. Sarai, be cool.
Child, just okay. Pygmy Puffs.
Oh, your box is making some noises. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It's like
can't really-
open at the top, so you can like
Mhm.
see them. You can peer down into it.
Oh,
Aurora, can I please just hold one just for a little bit?
If you'd like to, I'm trying to help get rid of them, but I need the 12. Well, actually, I need the 24 that were originally in the box, but then I ran into Finbar and Shade literally and dropped like 15 of them, so.
Oh, I could help find them. They're just looking cute.
Dee Dee's over here like holding up fingers, like trying to count.
But
That's
they're-
the right. But you started. If you have 12 here, and you need
Oh, not 12.
24,
I have
but you
9
lost
here.
15. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it took me a while to get the math right too. I was like counting my fingers for like 20 minutes. But Finbar and Shade are actually looking for the 15 that are missing, so that's why they're not here.
Okay.
Do they need help?
Yeah, do you need help? I mean, I don't know.
Don't worry, I gave them my pocket candy. It's like foolproof.
Do they like candy? Is that
Sarai, they generally are not supposed to eat candy. It's not like it'll kill them or anything, but it's definitely not good for them.
You can't give them candy. That's gonna be bad.
Why not? I mean, I've been feeding lasagna candy from day one, and he's doing great.
It's like giving chocolate to a dog.
Could have waited the lasagna, who is the size of a football. Cut back
I've
to this
never-
scene.
I've never had lasagna candy.
I should introduce you.
Gross.
Is it like a long noodle sort of thing?
No, lasagna's the stud.
Like an earring? I'm so confused.
No,
No,
like for
no.
bleeding.
You know, like all the ladies like it.
Oh, lasagna's. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Food.
Laura, how long have you been breeding these things exactly?
I mean, this litter or like pygmy puffs in general?
This litter.
Beginning of the year.
Okay,
I feel
okay.
like I should ask the why. I mean, they're cute. I understand that, but why?
I mean, they're adorable. Also, it's a really good way to make money.
How many
Just-
did you start with
Like 6.
from the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
How many did you say were loose on Hogwarts grounds?
15.
We're doomed.
Well, I mean, okay, so there's only 15 loose on Hogwarts ground. There's 9 in the box, and then the other 24 are back in the Gryffindor common room.
Doomed? Why are we doomed?
I mean, if Finbar and Shade aren't able to get all of them in like the next few days, we're going to have a serious ecological disaster on our hands.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, they
These
do
guys-
breed like a lot and extensively and very quickly.
Oh my.
Really so bad. Look how cute their little faces are.
Right? They're so adorable.
They are
They're
quite
so round
cute.
and fuzzy.
They could do nothing wrong. Look at their face.
Oh my gosh! These are so cute. Pygmy puffs are still a thing. They were first bred when I was in school. Neville comes over and like scritches one.
Oh yeah, sorry, Professor. I've been keeping them away from the plants.
Not very well.
Oh.
You turn and you see one of the flitter blooms has like grabbed two of them and is playing with them. Is like throwing them up in the air and catching them and like rolling them in between two tentacles. They're not like hurting them.
Ah, Rotini, Penne. What did I tell you about climbing out of that box?
Flitter blooms like little creatures like this. They have a very playful nature.
Well, as long as it's being sweet.
I would, however, urge you to work on your assignment more than looking after these little ones, as cute as they are. This is not Care Magical Creatures class.
Sorry, Professor. I'll close the box once I get those two down.
Okay, let's see how people did.
Oh no.
So,
Distracted. That's how we did.
Aurora,
10.
10. All right. You're not able to get your own flitter bloom.
That's fine.
Dee Dee.
6.
So
Okay.
unfortunate given like the check you
The
rolled.
18, yeah.
The 18.
Sarai.
7.
Okay. And I'm going to have Finbar and Shade roll herbology at disadvantage, which is essentially them doing the assignment later in the week. Figuring it out. Okay.
All right.
Oh,
I got
the
an
first
11.
that 20.
Oh,
That's painful.
shit.
That hurts. Can I use a luck point to just roll one more straight one?
So Shade, I mean, you can use your inspo that you
Oh, yeah.
you earned
All
before.
right.
Use your inspo, and then what
Well,
that
okay.
does is it becomes a straight roll. It's not the lowest of the two; it's just the first of the two rolls, which happens to be the natural 20.
That's what I'll do then. Of course, that's what I'll do.
Mhm. Oh,
And does that count for house points for
It
Slytherin?
sure does.
Ooh.
Slytherin is now neck and neck with Hufflepuff.
The two
Yeah.
people that weren't here had them better score than the ones that were in class.
But then Ravenclaw gets deducted 5 points. And Slytherin gets deducted 5 points. So,
Not.
Because you missed class.
because you skip class.
Oh, come
Um,
on. Their whole
Shade and I are
house gets
saving.
negative.
We're
We
saving.
were
That's
saving.
how it works.
We were saving innocent beings, and you're
You think the
telling me
institution cares?
that's a,
Communal
every
punishment's a
university.
I
bitch.
would think that the herbology teacher would.
He doesn't know what you're doing. You're not here.
It's a
We
good thing
would
that
automatic
limits
kill
really
them.
do not matter in the
Aurora
whole
told
course
him.
of the campaign.
Aurora did not tell him. Aurora told
Oh, I thought she did.
Rai.
Yeah, we got
Oh.
offended by how cute they were. Like we didn't tell anyone.
Oh yeah, because you're getting in trouble. 'cause it
Would
wasn't
still, even then, not be an excuse to miss class.
Yeah, I didn't tell him. I
Lame.
didn't think that he'd be that cool about having pygmy puffs in class.
That's fair. I heard you say it, and I thought that you were talking.
Yeah.
To me for some reason. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay, but you still have an O in this class, Shade. And
Okay.
Finbar, who got an 11, has an A. Nobody except for Shade was able to successfully like clone one of the flitter blooms. So Shade, you may add into your inventory a medium flitter bloom.
Thank you.
Yeah. Class comes to an end for everybody else. But for Finbar and Shade, it's only just beginning. Finbar! Shade! The hallways start to empty out of most students. You start seeing some of the older students who have free periods about now, a few faculty, and try to duck away from them. You start off by just trying to see if you can find any that have stayed in the area. Finbar, Shade, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay. Perception check.
All right. Dirty 20.
Very good. Because mine's a 7.
Finbar, with Shade and you guys working together, Shade's able to like pick them out, and then you see them leap down underneath of like desks and abandoned classrooms, yoinking them out from the darkened corners of little spaces they push themselves into, and you are able to find 3 of them. Oh wait, no.
Rita?
Sorry, I thought there was 9. It's 15. No, more than 3.
Yeah.
5 of them. You're able to find 5 of them.
All right. That's 5. How many are missing? 8, 12, 10, 3?
Oh. You tell me. You guys were doing the math.
I'm a.
Wait,
I think
you don't
it's
know
10.
how many we're supposed to be finding? What are we doing?
Finding
I'm
them.
gonna be here all
but-
day looking for pygmy puffs.
There are 10 more.
10. 10 more is the number we're looking for, but we got 5. And okay, could you like conjure a box or something? I don't like holding all of them at once. It's kind of I'm barely holding on to them.
There's so many tongues that
Yeah.
are coming out.
Box.
Oh no, that one's going for my
That's
ear.
it.
No.
It would be Inanimatus Conjurus.
Yes.
Do I have that? Oh, yes, I do. And
If
it's
you've
locked.
attempted it before, okay, locked in, then you can automatically get whatever you'd like.
Yeah. Okay.
Has to be something.
Inanimatus Conjurus.
Obviously.
And like it's like a milk crate. So they can
Lovely.
breathe.
Oh. Okay, that's 5. That's only a third of them though. Great.
So you've been able to successfully catch the ones that stayed in the area. The other ones have fled to different parts of the school.
I have an idea. And
They can't have gotten too far. They'd definitely be in the north still.
can I grab Nyrick and see if he can help us hunt them? I mean, he's a Kneasel. He should be able to do it.
Finbar, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just keep these here. And then like I'll run down and grab Nyrick and be like, hey, I have a job for you. I'll fill your water bowl up. Goes fills the water bowl up.
You're
Pretty
supposed
spec-
to do that anyway.
I understand. You might get a treat out of this, and I think you would like it because it would not be boring. What do you think?
If you're going to try to make me do that sitting thing again, I'm not listening.
Do you want to find some pygmy puffs with us? We have to find 10 more of them, and we are a little bit out of our depth, but you're a good hunter. One of the best.
Do I get to eat them?
If they breed one while they were looking for them, yes. And it'd be a baby, pretty tender, like veal. Veal pygmy puff.
All right. You persuaded me.
Great. So I grab. Come on with me.
Yeah.
Do you want me to carry you? It'd be faster. I know you hate it.
He like takes his time stretching. Have to be limber.
You sure do. Yeah.
And yeah, we cut back to up in the north courtyard area where Finbar's like looking through the bushes for a few of them.
Right. Where are you? Come here. Whatever your
Finbar,
names are.
make a magical creatures check. You've seen something in the bush.
Is it James? Sorry.
10.
Finbar leaps forward to grab what it is, and there are suddenly wings that are flapping erratically as a crow is pecking at his hands.
What are you in the bushes? You're supposed to be in trees.
I think shade. That's when you walk in the north courtyard area with Nyrick.
Okay, I brought Nyrick. I think he can help us.
Who's Nyrick?
My cat. I mean, Neasel. Sorry, Nyrick.
This is one of your friends.
I mean, I know he will totally help us find these little guys. So, yeah. Don't you think, yeah, get to it.
Nyrick gives you a look. Fine. And he will make a survival check.
Okay.
Natural fucking 20.
Ha!
We
Yes,
saved
he
the school.
does. Does he get? I mean, that has to be treat worthy. Natural 20. He has to have found what he was looking for.
Getting the
Yeah.
finest salmon I can get.
Does he find some veal?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to do the gory details, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be happy about it.
Who's Sabine? What is that? Is that reference to the name?
Veal.
Veal is
Veal.
said.
Yeah, Pygmy Puff Veal, little teeny tiny little pink guy, like a little baby squirrel, just a little nugget, like a little
Is
jelly
able
bean.
to
Like
find
meat jelly beans. No.
he's able to find 8 more of them. He keeps
2
bringing them
left.
back, plopping them down, finding another one, coming back, plopping it down. There's like a few minutes in between each one.
You're
Nearby,
doing great, man.
somebody walks into the north courtyard. You're a little off put because you didn't hear them coming. You've been trying to stay away from any kind of faculty. It's a woman. Oh, I've seen these little things before. You can hear her say. She kneels down and touches a few of them there.
Like in the box.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
Hi.
Hello.
Our friend lost a bunch of these, and so we're trying to help round them up.
Well, that's
You know.
very nice. 2 of you.
Who are
Yes.
you? Just asks.
Says my name is Witchliff.
Which lift? Nice to meet you.
Mhm.
I'm Shade.
Have you either of you seen a girl with like rainbow hair?
Not
Oh,
recently.
uh,
How do you,
you mean-
know?
do you mean Aurora?
Oh, so you know her.
Oh yeah, these are actually hers. We're looking for a few more, but these are actually hers.
Goodness. She's really expanded, hasn't she?
How do you know Aurora?
Are you able to keep a secret?
Yes.
I remember. She has a big smile.
Oh,
Oh,
how are you? Is it?
I wasn't sure if the 2 of you were on the up and up, but yeah, I'm Cass. Sorry for the stupid
Oh.
name.
How are you here?
I walk.
Oh, are you like
From-
staying here?
Do you like my outfit? It's very like wizard chic.
Can you? What is the outfit?
It's just like something you might see on a villager in Hogsmeade.
Yeah, it's great.
are you
It's Like
Are you like? I know Aurora's from America. Are you like a professor there, and you're visiting as like a guest lecturer?
Yeah, if you want to believe that, sure. No, I just miss her terribly.
Oh.
So I thought that I'd come by and give her a little lunch. She says she pulls out of her bag like
Oh.
okay, maybe it's like a Spider-Man lunchbox or something. No. My Little Pony lunchbox.
That's what's in the box?
Her lunch, obviously. It's almost noon. Do you know
Oh.
where I can find her?
Yeah.
I guess the Great Hall for lunch.
How many more of these do you have to find?
2.
Yeah, 2.
She looks down and you can see like the cat licking its paw, all happy with itself, maybe eating its treat that you gave it. And she goes, "Have you tried a snare?"
Well, no. That was what Nyruk was for. This is my measle, Nyruk.
Hello, Nyrick. And then
Nyruk,
you can see it
did you
look
eat
up
any of
and
them?
meow. Meow. Oh, very talkative, this one. Wow.
What did he actually say?
Yeah, he said, stop talking to me like you know me.
Yep, he's talkative, all right.
And so she is like, little critters like this love to run along the edges of walls and like down by the bottom. What I would recommend you do is make a little snare. All you need is some twine and a cinching point. She like goes over toward the tree in the courtyard and pulls down a little twig and makes a little one. Sets it up on like the corner of one of the hallways down there. You're sure to grab something, either a squirrel or whatever the heck
squirrel?
these things are.
These are pygmy pups.
It's what they're called. It was on the tip of my tongue.
Was
Excuse me. She turns. Professor Milne is standing in the.
Hi,
in the
Professor.
courtyard.
Hello, Professor.
Don't the two of you have class right now?
Technically, yes.
But we got we had to take up this task of finding these pygmy pups because we were kind of responsible for them getting out.
I bumped into Aurora, who's right here, as you can see, in a fun outfit and costume, as she's wont to do. And yeah, she was talking to Finbar, and so she thought it'd be funny to change into this form for finding
He
them.
looks
I
up.
don't know why.
Where did she go?
Oh,
But she was
that's Aurora.
You guys look around. Cass is gone.
Yeah.
I didn't think Aurora could take a adult form.
Yeah, she can polymorph into lots of stuff. You should see her McGonagall. It's pretty good.
You two should head to class. Leave this to
That's a good idea.
leave this to the groundskeeper.
Okay.
Right. Really quick, Professor, do you know anything about how to make a snare?
Matter of fact, I do.
Right. If you wouldn't mind, could you just set up a couple around here in case the pygmy pups wander around here? We'll come check on them after.
No. I have to get back to class.
Okay, Professor. See ya.
He's leaving fully trusting that when he comes back here in about 10 minutes, you're not going to be here.
Right.
Make a survival check.
Something I actually have
Or two
proficiency
more.
in.
That's a 9.
I also got a 9.
I could do a
All
luck
right.
point. That means we can get out of here in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay.
That's still a 9.
Oh my
I don't want
god.
to spend another one. It's just not
Everyone's like rolling real bad today.
Get him out early. Get him
I
out
did do
early.
nat 20, but then this.
So both of your snares break. They definitely were triggered, but now have broken. However, Cass's snare is able to catch the little back leg of one of the pygmy puffs. So you only have 2. By the time herbology class is over, and you get the hell out of here before Milne comes back, you're able to get 8. Wait, no. Wait, sorry.
No, we had
We had 2
5.
left.
Nyrek got
It
8.
was
And now we got
12.
one
You're
more.
able to get. Wait, no. There's only 2
We had
left.
13
So-
before.
Holy
Yeah,
crap,
13
it's
pygmy
13.
puffs. Yeah.
Just 2 remaining. All you had to do was 15 minus 2.
Yeah.
Just see the meme in general.
Yeah. So wait, did we get 14 then? Because of Cass's
No.
steer?
No, that was the 13.
No, we had 13 before.
No,
We had 13 before, there was just 2 missing.
Yeah, and then Cass's
So it
steer.
would have been there's just 1
there was
left.
3 missing.
There was 2 missing.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
Okay. You know
So
what?
there's 2 we don't have that are,
I am God. All retcons are my domain. There were 3
God has
missing.
decreed. God has decreed we are bad at math. Got it.
Mhm. Yes.
It's
Yes.
true, but it's nice to get confirmation.
Finbar Shade, why don't you go ahead and make me an investigation check for the math?
Sure.
Maybe you think he got them all.
Are you serious? Okay.
No, Finbar knows.
16. Don't worry. Let me do the math real quick.
Carry the
Beep, bop,
2.
boop.
Okay. So yeah, Finbar's able to figure it out. That is the end of herbology class. Later on, you guys meet up with. Wait, yeah. Did you tell Cass where Aurora was?
I said to meet her in the Great Hall for lunch, because she had lunchbox.
Gotcha. It is now lunch period. You can hear the sizzle of oh shit, what is you can hear the sizzle of fajitas and can smell taco meat. It's like a Taco Tuesday sort of thing. You got a bunch of Mexican food and a Mexican American food. Tex-Mex, I think it's called.
In Britain? Oh, this is
Yes.
terrible.
Yes, indeed.
I love it.
What does it consist of for Hogwartsian Tex-Mex?
They're trying out new things. Professor Milne
Yeah.
was like, we should try out more muggle dishes from around the world. It's not going well.
But he's English, so he calls it paella.
And also, the guacamole is actually mashed peas because they just thought it was green
Well-
stuff.
Milne never
Bad.
would call it paella. He would have, his over pronunciated version of saying that word.
Okay, so the type of person that talks normally, but then calls it paella or something like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Tortilla.
Yeah. He says tortilla like that.
Yeah.
Like, I
Like,
don't
almost
understand.
with an Italian accent.
Yeah, are you
Yeah.
trying to be Italian here? Anyway, you guys are all chipping away at the food, and
I'm feeding Nyrek under the table as a treat for real.
Shade and Finbar, you're able to find Dee Dee, Aurora, and Sarai, who are probably playing with the last of the Pygmy Puffs. Wilfred has taken his 12. Oh wait, no, he
He's probably
can't.
waiting
He
for
only
the
has
12.
one.
Yeah. There's only
Okay.
9 in the box.
You guys would walk in during the argument there, like, what kind of racket are you running?
I told you, just give it. Just give it like a few minutes. I'm sure they'll be back with them.
I already paid. Like you were
Why
insistent
would
about
you?
a down
Well,
payment
first of
for
all,
them.
why would you ever prepay even if I was insistent? That's like a really bad business. Like you should never prepay for something until you get the product in your hand. At least do like a half down payment.
This is why people should operate on goblin mercantile rulings.
You honestly should have had Morgan with you to be able to haggle better.
He's a good haggler.
Besides, you won't get this kind of quality at Weasley's.
Just kind of all of these little guys are like so big. Why are they so big?
Exactly. They're almost like the size of a regular pygmy puff or
No,
a
they
regular
can barely move.
Puffscene. Oh, they just need, to lose some water weight. That's it.
They're big boned.
Yeah.
More durable.
It's just the fluff.
Exactly.
Finbar, Shade.
All right. Shade, you're lifting, right? You're lifting your end?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Only a few more feet. That's
Hey, Aurora.
like,
Yeah.
Here's the pygmy puffs, -2. Don't worry about them. And we met your mom.
Oh my god, my mom's still on campus.
She had your lunch in a really cute lunchbox.
Lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Then Milne showed up and she jetted out, but I said it was you. So if he asks, you can do polymorphic adult stuff.
I can't do that on Will. Like I can only
Okay.
turn into people I've seen.
Yep. You've seen her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I said you did a really good McGonagall too, so just kind of go with it.
I could probably do a McGonagall if I tried.
Honestly, that would be.
You have one of her hairs.
Do I?
What I was asking.
Oh.
Wouldn't you
No,
need
I only take people's hairs that I like. Never mind. Actually, don't think about that.
Give
think
one
it
of
is
my
hair?
hairs.
It's
We don't
fine.
Like,
It's
that's
not
what-
potion.
that's her hair.
You can just polymorph, right?
Polyjuice potion takes like a month to brew, doesn't it?
No,
Yeah.
it's not a polyjuice potion. Sometimes
No.
I can just change and make my face not my face.
Oh.
I can't really control it. I can only really control it under duress, which that's not exactly an often situation.
So we're saying
Most
if I
likely.
scare you in the hallway, you're gonna turn to a duck.
But I've never seen you with a different face. And also, I
You look
didn't
duck.
do
yes,
very
you
good
have.
with potions.
I turned into Janice at one time.
no.
Oh, wait.
We're at the Slytherin
did
table, right?
Oh, so that wasn't. Oh.
Yeah, let's not make Finbar too excited.
Anyway, Wilfred, how many are in this box?
Have
13.
they bred more?
There's 13,
13.
right? Because they're missing 2, and there's 15 missing.
Yes.
I did my
I think
hand math. I think I got it.
Yeah.
Here you go, Wilfred, for your trouble.
Yep.
A baker's dozen. See? A deal.
All right. You've delivered. I don't know about high quality, but I'll talk to Morgan next time.
Bye bye,
Me-
Pops.
If you do, I'll be taking my cut in the form of a single pygmy puff. Not the cute.
Actually take 2 because then you can start breeding yourself and you can try to make money off it.
How much money do you make doing this?
I made like 48 galleons like last year.
Holy shit!
That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
Language.
right? I've got 9
Oh,
left. You guys
sorry,
want me?
sorry. Motherfucker!
Well, I never.
Sarai, I think maybe these could be best with you if you'd like them.
Can I have them? I don't got. I can pay, but I don't got much.
No, it's okay. I think like
Sorry,
they probably
no,
deserve a good home.
it's okay. No, no. I have to take a walk. I have to take a walk. Wilfred goes to leave, and then comes back for the box that he left there, and then leaves again.
Why did you give this to Wilfred? I thought they were yours.
Wilfred paid for them.
Huh. All right.
Wait, how much?
I mean,
how much
they
did he
go for a
pay
lot
those?
at Weasley's. So I just kind of discounted the price and then added up for all the ones that he wanted.
Sweet.
Right?
Do I owe you
Why
something?
does he need it?
He didn't ask me. I didn't ask why he needed them. So
Is that ethical breeding? I don't care.
I'm sure he'll be very gentle with them. I don't think that he's like a killer of animals or anything.
I mean, it's not like it's against the law.
Right. And Sarai, you're okay to take care of these, right?
I will protect them with my life. I've only had them for like 1 second, but I would die before anything happens to them.
Okay. I trust you with them.
Oh my god, I call you Uno, Dos. She starts going off to naming them like Uno, Dos, Tres.
Are you inspired by the meal, and that's why Tex-Mex is really bringing it out?
This meal tastes
She's
terrible.
from Brazil, I think, right?
Tortilla, burrito.
Fajita, empanada.
Mexican pizza.
Guaca and then mole.
I love it. Guaca and Molly.
So did you by chance see where she went?
She sort of did a vanishing act.
Again, okay.
Why is she here?
What?
Well,
Like,
I
nobody
don't
else's
know.
parents come? Okay.
Our parents
don't
are coming
know.
to
It's
share.
cool, I guess, but yeah.
I'm kind of worried because she's like here, and if or when she gets caught, hold on. If or when she gets caught, it's gonna be bad, and I don't know exactly the way to get around that. Like the only one that can stay on grounds is like faculty. Like Milne's allowed to stay because he's faculty.
Aurora Crane. There's a voice as somebody has just come to a stop, rollerblading into the area. A younger student. This is she's wearing like a owl like head costume and like feathers on her back.
Hi.
Letter for you.
Oh, thank you. She'll take the letter.
She stands there staring at you.
Oh, is this one of those? Oh, okay. She'll like shuffle in her pocket. She'll pull out like a galleon and then set it in her hand. Is that
A galleon? Thanks! And she rollerblades away. Some of you may know that is a younger student by the name of... Oh shit, I've forgotten her name.
Laura Butters.
Laura Butters.
Okay.
Yeah. And she has a little business for delivering letters.
So wait, is that... I'm so confused about your mom. She's in America, right? Or like, that's where she's from?
No, my dad was from America and she's from Britain, but we've lived in America for pretty much my entire life.
But she lives here now? Okay.
I mean, she had to come back here, but I didn't know where she was, really. I thought
Why?
she was still
Why?
working.
You don't live
Well,
with her
if
on
she's
the
staying
first,
somewhere,
like,
she's probably
breaks?
Not really. Like over summer, yeah, but not winter. It's kind of complicated.
That's all right. I'm not trying to pry. I'm just trying
It's
to figure it
okay.
out.
You're all right. The ministry doesn't exactly. They're keeping a close eye on my mom and me.
That's pretty cool.
Not anymore.
It's not cool.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know. Why are they doing that?
Technically, I'm a threat to the statute of secrecy because of the way that I am. And my mother said that I shouldn't have to be anything else other than what I am. And she kind of gave a middle finger to them for a long time after I was kicked out of Ilvermorny, and they finally caught up to her and essentially said if I don't end up in school, then I'll get taken away from her and she'll get obliviated.
Okay, that actually really sucks.
Yeah. So,
Wait.
how? What?
I got a question. Does your mom have rainbow hair too?
No. Her hair's like, well, she did say that she dyed it back in college a lot, but she said it wasn't necessarily healthy for her hair, so she had to end up, and like when she got pregnant with me, it was kind of complicated, so she just ended up having her natural hair grow out.
But it was rainbow?
It has been before. That's why she liked my hair so much. But it's been a lot of colors too, like gradients and stuff. She once had a mohawk.
She had a mohawk. Sorry, just fascinated by the hair because they're so pretty.
But I mean, like, Muggles can dye their hair. Why is, like, that a statute of secrecy thing? Is it your hair?
Because my hair keeps changing, and so does my eyes and the way that I look. And
Yeah, her hair
Usually-
actually like changes color.
Like the wind, like a
Yeah.
shade.
like
in
a
the-
lava lamp. Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
they think makes you not normal. That's what makes you a target.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah. Well, the wizard world, the magical world, is meant to stay secret from the no-mage world. So,
Can you
Yeah.
change it to a duck like Wilfred does?
did I change it to a what?
A duck.
A duck? Wilfred changes into a duck?
Can you change it to a duck like Wilfred asked?
Like he
Oh,
asked.
no, but I think I've managed an otter.
You can become an otter?
Do you
Yeah,
want to
I
try?
just managed it recently.
You got the little paws and the cute little face, and are you so fluffy?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. The letter that I have, I should probably take a look at that first before I continue on with this scene. She turns to like the fourth wall camera and then goes back.
Hey, honey. I wasn't able to get into the Great Hall because, not a whole lot of places to hide behind. And I had a bit of a closer call earlier. I met your friends. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. The nicest boys. They tried covering for me. I was able to help them out with a few snares. Hopefully that doesn't kill any of your pygmy pups. And before I forget, I left your lunch in the entrance hall. Just on like one of those like big bean counters. Love you.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to find a place closer though. So you'll be hearing from me soon. This Laura Butters girl works very well, very confidential.
Everything okay?
she's crazy.
Cool, crazy though.
Yeah. Do you think I could get her a job here?
Probably. Why
I mean,
not?
Milne got
Especially
a
if they want
job
to like
here.
keep an eye on people, right? What better place
Yeah.
than Hogwarts?
She has a sociology degree.
Cool. She's a sociopath. Rad.
Aurora.
Yeah.
Not that I like playing the role of devil's advocate, but you said the ministry's watching her, right?
Yeah.
Are they likely to let her be that close to here? given that they have an eye on her.
I mean, the fact that she's even here tells me that they're not even doing a really good job at keeping an eye on her, to be perfectly honest with you.
It's a good point. I
And
guess
like, if the
you do.
ministry can't keep track of like one nomad woman, then they got like a lot to think about.
Is
There's-
Milne with anybody?
Milne?
Yeah, maybe they could start dating or something.
I mean, Aurora, you're Gryffindor. Sadie's his daughter.
Well, like that, you know.
She like sets her
He's
thing down. She
still
like gets up and like kind of scooches. What table are we on? Are we at the Slytherin table?
Probably the Hufflepuff table.
Probably the Hufflepuff table. All right. One sec. She gets up and she turns and then like walks straight over the Ravenclaw table. No. Yeah, straight over the Ravenclaw table to get to the Gryffindor table.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, excuse me, sorry. Sorry, Saoirse. She'll walk over. Sadie!
That's alright, I wasn't eating those mashed potatoes anyway.
She like slams her hands on the table. Sadie!
Go! Aurora, how many times have I told you that I don't like it when you do that?
I'm so sorry. She like turns around and then turns back and then gently places her hand on the table. Sadie.
Aurora.
Is your dad single?
You have about 3 seconds before I punch you in the face.
Okay, no, I need you. I just like let me explain. How good are you at keeping secrets?
I generally try not to become a part of them, as it can only lead to trouble.
Okay, but like have you considered
I don't see how this has to do with my father being single.
okay, think about it this way. Friends help friends and care about each other, right? So maybe you could lend a hand.
Aurora, this is one of the longest conversations that we have because you're constantly at the other tables.
She actually has one downtime with Sadie.
Oh, never mind. I'll
Yeah.
retcon that. Make
One
a persuasion
downtime.
check instead.
Okay. Actually, we'll also first. Okay. Forgot to roll my portents for the day, so I did that on the side. Not sure if they're going to help. Let's do persuasion check. 19?
All right. My dad isn't seeing anyone right now, but I don't exactly think that you're his type.
Oh no! Sorry, not to insult your dad, but like I'm sure he's fine looking in places among like seniors and stuff.
Don't say anything about my dad. It was a joke.
Okay.
I mean, you're not asking for that reason.
No, of course not. Ew.
Okay.
No.
But
No.
if he is, though,
Oh, he is. Let me know.
No,
He was
and
looking.
I don't think he's looking for anybody if you're trying to set him up.
Okay. Sadie, come here. Come here. And she's gonna grab her hand. All right, we're gonna go on a little trip. Come on. And she's gonna take her away from the Gryffindor table over to the Hufflepuff table.
Oh God.
Hello, everyone. Okay, everyone, Sadie Milne, everyone.
Yeah, we've been in classes for years, except for Sarai. Hi, Sarai. Have you met Sadie before? Should I pull up her art?
I've seen her, but I don't think I've met her.
Okay, cool. Apparently you guys are like trying to parent trap my dad.
Yeah, so
I'm not.
don't freak out.
Thank God.
My mom found her way on school grounds.
Rory, you're a Muggle-born.
Yeah.
That doesn't that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. But she did. So she's been kind of hanging out here apparently for weeks. I haven't seen her that much. But I was thinking,
That's a major security breach. And
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Muggles they're kept away by like a big ward. Your
Well-
mother getting here.
Well, that's what I thought too, because like Muggles usually when they see the castle, it's like there's like a big sign that says like ruins keep out, you know. And then she just said that she disregarded it.
Okay, I'll ask more questions about that later. So your mother's on grounds. Okay.
Yes.
That's what does this have to do with my dad? I don't understand.
So your dad's a Muggle.
Uh-huh. There's a lot of them.
Yes.
Not
But he has a
here.
job. Yeah. Yeah. He has a job here. So maybe she can be allowed to stay here and not be sneaking on grounds if she gets a job here.
Laura, Hogwarts, it was hard enough for my dad to get a job here. Like, you have to be one of the topmost in your fields.
Well, she's got like
Just
has a
what
degree
would she even teach?
I don't know. Maybe
She's
she's
pretty
like an
good at
adjunct for your
sneaking.
dad or something. Yeah, and she's good at faking it till you make it.
She could be a guidance counselor.
Guidance
Guidance
counselor.
counselor. We don't have one of those.
No, because
Where's
we have
guidance?
heads of houses.
Or
Well,
just
yeah,
a counselor,
Slughorn.
counselor.
He doesn't give good guidance, let's be honest.
We used to have a guiding hat. I wonder what happened to it.
She has her doctorate from Harvard.
Maybe she could be the new guiding hat.
She
What if she used the guiding
studied
hat?
at Harvard.
Yeah, she held a teaching position at Yale for a while. She got like disillusioned by the system and all that stuff, but
Yeah, she's a sociopath. Didn't you listen to her earlier?
she's not a sociopath. She has a degree in sociology.
Same thing.
So not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Everybody turns to Shay.
Okay, that's like
Alright,
apples
so-
and oranges.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah, they're both fruit.
What?
Apples,
both-
oranges.
Oh,
They both
hate
grow
that
from
that's-
trees.
Psychopath. They're both birds.
I'm so confused.
Back to the thing with your mom's a teacher. Or
Yeah.
was.
Well, yeah, a college teacher. Yeah.
What kind of girls does your dad like? Sadie?
Let's not talk about what kind of girls my,
My
dad
mom
likes.
has like huge tits.
Women, not
so,
girls.
Like,
Oh my god!
hopefully that's
Are we getting your mom a job or are we getting a date here? What's happening?
Porque de los dos. It's text text today.
yeah, exactly. Say la vie.
I
dear.
will talk to my dad about possibly seeing if she can get her foot in the door. That is a pretty good experience. I'm certain that that won't be overlooked, but there has to be a position in the first place.
Maybe like a upper level Muggle studies class that they can teach together that deals with more like specific
Aurora, my
societal-
dad teaches at most 8 kids at a time.
Yeah, but with 2 teachers, you could teach even more.
And then we'd have a lot of sociopaths.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't.
It sounds great.
That was a good punchline there, Alan. That's good timing.
Well, don't you want Muggle studies to be a more like taken class. Honestly, I don't know why it's not a mandatory class here, given what happened.
Yes, I would say the same, but there's not a whole lot of demand for it. It's not because of lack of teachers.
Well, demand is one thing. Like I'm sure people don't demand to take herbology all that much, but it's a required class, so people do take it, right? And if
Because it's
Muggle
important to
Studies
people.
had an advocacy team to be able to advocate for its efficacy and its
Intricacy and
intricacy and its necessity
aristocracy.
in our schools, given what happened, then I'm sure it would be taken more by more students and it would be pursued in the long term.
Listen, I'll talk to my dad, but I can't guarantee anything.
I love Muggle studies. It's very fascinating.
I would seriously consider taking it.
So maybe if you offer goodie bags, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I would take it if every weekend of my life wasn't already that class.
That makes sense, Sadie, for real.
We can offer each student the pygmies and just like goes like still handing it.
It's true. Free pygmy puffs would probably work.
Yeah, for real.
But they can't have these
That's a
ones.
good idea.
Thank you, Sadie. And she like hugs her. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, all right. I'll go talk to him now. She'll go up to the teacher's desk.
See, being nice can kind of get you some things sometimes.
Maybe.
Did
Maybe.
we get your mom a job or a boyfriend though?
Again, poor Caleb
Inconclusive.
says.
Maybe she'll get a job first and then they'll have like a workplace complication type relationship, you know?
Oh my
Why
gosh.
is it always about the sex with you people?
I don't know. Ask Finbar.
Yeah, for real. Please try.
Wait.
I, for
Oh,
one,
leave him alone.
Wait,
Was
what
not
are
going
you
to mention
talking
that.
about?
What did you say?
Aurora, you and Sadie would be sisters.
Oh, I've never had a sister.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh my god,
As far
it's
as
like we're
I've
gonna
heard,
have a
neither is Sadie.
sleepover.
Okay, but wait,
What'd you
what
say?
was the...
As
Wait.
far as I've heard, neither is Sadie.
Oh.
What are you saying,
So-
Timbo?
This is a good thing.
What was that thing about me and sex you meant? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, everyone's kind of heard about it.
Wait, they have?
Yeah, like you getting on your knees and proposing to Janice in the middle of
Wait.
the...
Wait, that's not what
hallway?
happened. I didn't
Hey.
say any... I
That's
didn't
what
do or
I
say
heard.
Any, but whatever you heard is wrong. I know
You're getting married?
I think
No.
that's what I heard too.
Let him
I,
talk.
for one, think that we should bring back Men Who Yearn.
That's true. Men who yearn are the, sexiest.
You know, you
Dee Dee
could do like
shoots Morgan a
birds and
loving look.
you could do like birds and dance, for her.
No, wait, okay, no, that's not what happened. Yesterday, I just told... So you know how you said I should try to recruit Janice to the team for
Yeah.
Quidditch?
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
You proposed to her instead?
I didn't
How much
propose
do
to
you
anyone. Why
How
is
much
everyone
are you
keep...
making at that stand of yours? What size was the rock?
I didn't propose to anyone. I just asked her to the ball and told her how I felt. In reverse order of
Oh.
what I just said.
Finbar, betrothals are a part of your culture. Embrace it. You don't need to lie.
I think the problem is you're not seeing that I'm telling the truth, Morgan.
Honestly, it seemed I heard it from Ernisia, who heard it from like some of the older year Slytherins. So
Oh, you heard it from Amnesia.
Yeah.
No, I don't like her.
Why is it
I
not
mean, like,
trustworthy?
if it anything, I think probably she just heard it secondhand from other students who heard it from other students who heard it from other students. It's like a really weird game of like telephone.
Why is it...
You say yes?
Why
Did
aren't
she
you... Sorry, go ahead, Sarai.
say, well, did she say yes? Did she like the ring? Was it really pretty?
I did not propose to anyone. Why does everyone keep thinking this?
Well, that's just because we heard. So you're
Elsewhere
saying
at
you
other
didn't.
tables, they're like,
Consider
Finbar's
the
talking about his
source.
proposal over there.
Anesia says a lot of things that aren't true.
Why
Well, most
don't-
people do.
I
Why
don't.
why does no one believe in me when I tell the truth?
I
Is it that hard to
believe
believe?
Oh, I guess not. It's just, a little bit more boring the way that you tell it. But
My heart certainly didn't say it was boring yesterday.
did she say yes though?
I haven't got an
Oh, I'm
answer.
so sorry. She turned you
Fimbo.
down.
She hasn't done that either.
Do you want to hold a
She
pygmy?
ghosted you.
She's not dead.
No, that
Sarai's holding up a pygmy right in
Yeah,
front
you
of
want
you.
to right in your face, like, do you help absorb your tears?
No, she's not dead. Not like her grandfather.
shut up. She like smacks Morgan's mouth.
Morgan like is laughing, a little evil laugh.
The tip
Yeah.
is
Grave,
right next
it's
to
grave
us.
humor. Grave humor.
Morgan, I will give you something I made yesterday that I've never given anyone else before. If you stop talking about that. All right?
Deal.
All right. All right, here you go. Give it a try.
I don't know
How's
what
it
you
taste?
do.
Oh, does he eat it?
Yeah, of course.
All right. It's a recipe I was thinking of in case of this. I found that if you cook it at a lower temperature, but at a longer time, it produces some good effects. And the effects should be hitting you in about 5, 4,
I hope
3.
it's psychedelic.
Oh, no, not psychedelic. Spicy. Oh, don't even try drinking water. It's not going to help.
You see flames shoot out his mouth. He goes running for the Black Lake.
Morgan,
Yeah, water's not going to help him. Well, it
why
would,
did you
but
do that to him? And then she turns and runs.
Young love.
That said in regards to them, me,
I
your
think it's just in
mom.
general. I'm feeling like the vapors today.
Wait, is Janice looking over here? Wait, tell me if she's looking over here.
Finbar, it's like the next table over. We weren't really talking quietly.
Can Sarai whip her head around to see if Janice was looking?
Janice was here earlier. She is not anymore.
Did she leave when I got here or leave in the middle of this conversation?
Does anyone have a 20 passive perception?
I have a 21.
Yes, she left in the middle of overhearing this
Oh.
conversation.
I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not going to tell him.
Don't worry.
She probably just wasn't even. She probably just ate and like took her plate up to her room.
Maybe she didn't like the peas.
That's true. Maybe she didn't like the pea guacamole.
But
The pea guac, if you will.
What about guacamole?
Guacamole is actually really good.
Is that when you mix guacamole with like mashed peas?
It's when you make the guacamole out of mashed
Brown
peas
mashed
instead
peas.
of avocado.
And a little bit of salt.
The British way, traditional.
I love peas. Anyway, that is the end of our lunch period.
Mashed peas, that is not acceptable.
You're making me hungry. Stop. Oh,
Lime and peas? What's that?
You're like desperate if mashed peas sound appetizing enough to make you
Yeah,
hungry.
there's like no protein.
well, I generally eat Soylent, so yeah. Astronomy class is our next class of the day. Dee Dee, after helping Morgan, he says he's going to meet you back up in the astronomy tower later. You're heading up the long stairs, and you're so big that you end up like stepping like at 3 stairs at a time. And you come upon Janice, who is walking up with her messenger bag over her shoulder.
Janice.
Oh, you're quick. I've been up
I-
here for like trying to get up for like 10 minutes, she says.
Oh,
Takes
well,
forever.
it's easy when you're as big as me. So, I'm sure, and not to drive you off or anything, but it's been going around the school about what Finbar talked to you about.
Oh,
And I just wanted to say that I got these chocolates in town that is supposed to increase latent attractions. And where I'm going with this is if you're unclear on how you feel about Finbar, maybe having one would tell you. That's all.
that's you're very forward, Dee Dee. I've never seen you this sure of yourself.
Well, I just see the energy between you and I.
How many
And
people
I know it's not my place, but
talking about what happened?
well, I mean, it's only been like a day, but everybody's so gossipy. I can't avoid but hear it.
I'm
I'm sorry.
mortified. Thanks for telling me. She looks down at the little chocolate in your hand. You're holding up toward her. She takes a deep breath.
You don't have to have it.
You're not going to tell anybody, are you?
No, I would never.
She will take the little chocolate in your hand, put it into her bag, and then you can hear a whoosh outside. And outside, there's like Delilah, Darcy, and Ornesia, who are flying using their brooms to the top of the tower. Ugh, noxious.
If I was any good at brooms, I'd do that too. Anyway, I've been really appreciating your help in potions, so I wanted to do something for you.
Let's just pretend that this conversation never happened. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
She grips her bag a little tighter. And then as you start moving, she's like, wait, Dee Dee,
Mm-hmm.
could you carry me? If you really hurt,
Edie scoffs a little bit. Like, yes, I could.
you're able to scoop her up. Take her up the stairs. All right. Finbar up at the top. You can see Dee Dee and Janice arrive. Dee Dee has Janice like held like a baby in one of them. And then she puts her down easily.
Her feet were tired.
Thanks for carrying her. Then thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. Dee Dee
You
walks
don't
off into class
You don't need
very
to
rapidly.
thank Dee Dee. I already thank you, Dee Dee. I can thank Dee Dee. She gets flustered.
Sorry, I'm an idiot. I have to give you I wrote a letter for you yesterday that I wanted to give you at lunch today, but I was a little distracted. Here, it's about what I said yesterday.
Okay, yeah, thanks. She'll take it. She finds her seat. This is a nightmare for Finbar.
It is. It is the feeling of, oh no, she hasn't answered yet, and I see her every day.
Mhm.
This is agony. This is pain. What is this? Otherwise known as this is being in high school, Finbar. Good luck.
We are in Professor Sinistra's class. Pull up her art. Mhm. Where is she? There she is. Up at the top of the astronomy tower, Professor Sinistra begins her lesson. Seeing as our tournament is called Arcanum, I was hoping to see how many of you truly knew what that means. She looks around the class. No? Janus's hand goes up. I thought as much. Arcanum is found in all things, and our unique connection to it is what makes us distinct from non-magical folk. See, most people think of it as an intangible force around us, but they most often forget that we can see it in the sky. The ley lines, Professor Sinister says as she waves her wand, creating a globe of the earth that hovers above in the enchanted ceiling of the astronomy tower. She waves it again, large, curving, and intersecting lines blanket the Earth's atmosphere. Even the Muggles can see them at times in the north, but they just think them to be lights. They call them Aurora Borealis. See, ley lines are where swaths of the Arcanum that surrounds our planet crash into each other like two opposing waves. They wax and wane over the years, and the alignment of planets, such as Mercury, she points her wand and it like glows in the ether, Venus, and Mars, all contribute to the way they shift. Everyone, take a telescope. We're going to find the positioning of these three giants. See, they'll look like stars from a distance, but with a trained eye, we'll have no issue picking them out from the rest. And everybody will make a perception check.
Right. Come on. Look at the sky. It's easy. I said it's easy. I got mine.
All right. Finbar, what's the damage?
I will explain this as Finbar is trying to both look at the sky, but also sneaking glances at Janice, trying not to get caught sneaking glances at her.
Yeah.
11.
11. Love it.
Is,
That's so like teenage boy yearning. It's great. You know what? Inspiration if you don't already have it.
I do. Yeah, I should have used it for that one, but this is funnier.
Okay, so it's Finbar. Aurora?
17.
Nice. I have something for you in a minute, especially with a high roll like that. Dee Dee?
13.
Okay. Sarai?
19.
Ooh, nice. You have an E. Shade.
22.
Is it end of day?
Never know. Our end of day after this. Yeah.
Okay, I'm like wondering if I should.
Should what?
I got 2 portents. I got a 7 and a 17. No, sorry, 7 and a 16. So I'm wondering if I should just port in my roll. Actually, I don't care about grades on her. Let's lie. I could give it to someone else. Does someone particularly care about grades in this class?
No, I was just saying, if you really don't care about grades, you could take a 6.
I could.
Although I guess that's what you already rolled. So
Yeah.
but no,
Going once,
13 is
going
fine by me.
twice.
I gave plot reasons why I have a bad grade. Don't give me a better one.
Okay. All right. Sounds good to me.
Okay. So the class goes on. She teaches you how to identify planets from stars with even just the naked eye. Trying to find Mars, which does actually have a bit of a crimson tint to its shine, and even this far away. And Aurora, no, I'm not going to give it to Aurora. I'll give it to Shade. Shade, so you got the highest.
See,
Shade, you are looking up at the sky, but also like looking around at the class. Your telescope moves like down, and you catch something just for a second. You take another look, and your telescope is pointed toward the Oxford building, and
am I
you can
keeping
see,
Tom?
huh?
Am I looking into windows? What's going on here?
No, no, we're looking at the sky, but like
Oh,
you're
it's
like the winch that like keeps it angled up is a little bit broken, so it like softly went down. You know,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
And you can see a little silhouette that is climbing on the very backside of the Oxford building. Funny enough, I actually have an image of this place in Magic and Mysterium reference. Hogwarts locations. There it is. So we can actually see in this image. Oh, dang it. Or where'd I go? In this image, the astronomy tower is up here.
Mm.
You'd be looking from there down and would see the edge of this building.
Oh, okay.
Climbing up the side, you can see a silhouette of a woman.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Aurora.
God, she's crazy.
Oh, Aurora. Psst.
God, is that you?
No, it's just me, Shade. Come here.
Oh.
Is your mom good at climbing?
I mean, yeah, usually.
Look. And like Shade will keep the telescope steady in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
She'll
her?
like look into it.
You catch the tail end of her breaking open a boarded up window and and rolling and like pulling her bag, and like she has like a big pack into the window.
Is your mom like a? And she's not magic at all. Like she could die if she fell down.
Yeah,
She doesn't have Spongify
no.
or so. Wow.
She's
That's
just
something.
she just doesn't like fear death, really.
Yeah, I guess.
She also used to like throw. She firebombed a senator's building once, I think. So
Holy
she's gone
shit.
to like a lot of protests.
Your mom's pretty cool. My mom's not that.
Yeah. I didn't think breaking and entering into a magical building was that easy, to be honest with you.
Isn't that weird? It feels like it shouldn't. I mean, why aren't more people just kind of showing up all the time?
I mean, if anything, this just kind of shows that like if the Muggles wanted to, they could. I mean, they outnumber us like by a ton.
But like, why did that arachnotarantula like? It feels weird. It feels like something's not right for her to be
Well,
able to
maybe
hear.
it's different because like acromantula are like
Magical.
dangerous,
Hmm.
or yeah, maybe it's because of the magic.
Why do you think she's moving camps?
What?
Nothing.
Because
like-
they like could find her that way.
Last time she was on screen, it was alluded
She
that
just made
there was a
camps
lot of
on.
webbing in her area, and she was camping out in the forest.
So now
She's
she's
now
just
moved camps.
she's instead migrated to breaking in and camping in the school. Got it. Gotcha. Well, there's got to be like a ton of places that are completely unused in this place.
I mean,
Can't use
fair.
all of the classrooms and stuff, right?
Well, can we like? It'd be weird if we like went to see where she was. I mean, we can kind of tell what floor she's on based on the what window she's
that's
in.
Yeah, that is the. It's an abandoned tower.
Oh, okay.
It's
What's in there?
disused.
I mean,
There's gotta be
yeah,
some crazy shit in there. That'd be
Yeah,
kind of fun to go check
probably.
out. Honestly.
Telescopes to the sky, Mr. Rookwood.
Yes, ma'am.
You can hear a
Professor
bunch of
Boone.
like chuckling happening across the area. I knew it. Joe says from one side.
Knew what? What does that even mean?
It's not like she was saying it to you.
it's the implication that's really frustrating about that. It could
Really,
mean anything.
There's no, you can't deny it. Like, more denial just looks more guilty. Hey, Gemma.
I think she says, "Yes, Tom." Oh, I mean, Shade.
Listen, a-hole. Would you like to have a round 2 of last night practicing? Tonight? There's a new part of the
what you're alluding to out of character.
She was the Black Widow. She was part of the enemy guy. So was Aurora. So,
Right, yeah.
She would be great for trying to get into like a door, say, that we couldn't get into, but like, I don't know, go snoop around in that abandoned tower.
What? I'm not getting in on this weird obsession you have with Professor Rojas.
What are you talking about, idiot? No. Listen. Well, I guess part of it is yours to sell. Or if you want to. Was Gemma listening to all the stuff at lunch? I don't actually know.
No, she wasn't there.
Okay. So yeah, she doesn't know about Aurora. Okay, yeah. Would you want to do like a, I don't know, like animal party?
There's not going to be any acromantulas, are there?
God, no, I hope not.
I'm in.
Okay, Aurora?
I zoned out. What?
Fair. Yeah, we just want to like go see what's in the tower that your mom just climbed into. It's abandoned. There's got to be cool stuff.
Oh yeah, sure.
But like
Absolutely.
also practice, like, you know.
Honestly, I'm always down for a beanie. So like,
Great.
whatever the situation.
Cool. All right, let's meet after dinner.
Word. She like rips a little thing off of a pixie stick and just downs it.
Wait, why did you do that? Oh, the pixie stick. Sorry, I didn't catch that part.
It's sugar in my mouth at once.
She snorts a line of pixie.
Yeah.
Off of the telescope.
Off the telescope, she uses her wand.
You think if you use Defodio on pixie sticks that you can control Earth? Like Augmenti?
Defodio.
Like you could like.
I mean, sugar.
There.
It's a mineral.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's astronomy class, and okay, so that's happening. Meanwhile, Dee Dee, you stay behind. You and Morgan shoot the shit for a little while. He heads off early, and you notice Sarai has been staying back, even as she's been staying back. As a reminder, the astronomy tower has no like window per se. It's open. So yeah, I got the wind coming in through here. You have kind of like a railing is all that stops you. And she's hanging out by the railing right now.
Is she doing anything?
Sarai, make me a stealth check. And Dee Dee, make me a insight check.
Oh, I'm great at those.
I'm terrible at those, so.
Oh,
Oh my god.
What'd you
Well,
say?
I rolled an 18, and then I'll let Soraya.
I roll a natural 20.
Yeah, Sarai seems wistful. She's leaning on the railing, looking out over Hogwarts. So beautiful, seeing all the leaves in the distance that are changing color. Professor Sinistra says curfew's in 15, so I'd start heading down now unless you have brooms.
Is everything all right, Sarai?
No. Answer, because she was saying that to both of you. That was the teacher saying that to both of you. What do you say back first?
I was looking up the meaning of the word wistful. Sorry. Full disclosure.
Gotcha. So the teacher says, it's all good. Said curfew's in 15 minutes, so I'd start heading down now unless you have brooms, you two.
Yes. Curfew. Sarai, do you want to head down?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Do you want to head down? It's curfew in 15 minutes.
Maybe just want to hang out here for a bit. That's okay.
Sarai, you notice Professor Sinistra has left. Starts heading down herself.
Well, it is a nice view. Dee Dee looks a little nervous, but is trying to.
Dee Dee moves in next to you. Sarai, this couldn't be worse. You need complete privacy for what's happening, and already you can feel your little friend becoming restless.
So, Dee Dee, I know we're not the best when it comes to lying, and so I don't think I can ask you to keep a secret.
Oh boy. Should I just leave now?
Probably for the best, but
Okay, bye.
get out of here. But if you don't want to, you
There
don't have.
is Dee Dee. You can see her bag bulge on one side.
Oh boy, I didn't see that.
It looks as if like the books are trying to get out.
Oh, it's some creature, isn't it? Oh, I know it already.
It's a cute one. So try rest of the bag, like, I just love the bag. I can't keep it closed anymore.
Well,
Push. Sarai opens up the bag as she just said she did, and what expels itself out, flying up into the air, is a snake-like animal, little wings on the outside. There's a long beak for its head, and scales and feathers that move down it.
oh my, how beautiful.
Dee Dee, meet Noodle. Noodle, Dee Dee.
Hi, Noodle.
Noodle, which I will send a picture of what they look like. Thursday night. That is Noodle.
Cool.
Mhm. Cole?
No.
Noodle thinks he is.
Oh my god, it's uncanny.
Cole, Cole, where did this come from?
I could
That's
see you like getting
trapdoor.
ready.
Trapdoor.
Oh my
That's
god.
the Burninator.
You were like right on that. You were quick on the draw.
Turning as we were explaining.
A Mexican standoff. So this thing curls up into the air, flapping its wings, looks out at Dee Dee, and immediately feels intimidated. And because it's a vaulted ceiling in here, it suddenly gets much larger to the point that it is Dee Dee's size. And it like squawks at her.
Oh.
Noodle, it's okay. It's okay. I like try to reach out and try to like gently caress around the beak and head area, like I guess like a crouching dragon.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Dee Dee's a friend. We like friends.
The head cocks to the side.
Are we okay? Dee Dee's
Just-
just got like her hands up a little bit, but not too high.
Just don't do any quick movements.
Sarai, fun fact for you. The process in which it uses to get larger is called coronapatesis.
I'm gonna forget that.
Should I find it? Send it to you. Sure I can find it now with you. Weird. I don't see it here, but I'll send it anyway. Something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
The way you know.
And at that moment, it will look down toward Dee Dee. Dee Dee, make me a magical creatures check.
$10.
It Sarai's put herself in front, like friend. It cocks ahead to the side, and then squawks in your face again, and then will fly out of one of the windows.
Oh dear, that's
Fly
not
up
good.
into the air. Now,
But Noodle-
Sarai, what Noodle really wanted was a bit of flight time. You know,
It's okay. If you want to try to, this is normal. It's okay. I thought maybe you wanted to try to pet him. You know, it's never not bad to pet an animal.
A lot of things seem to think I loom over them for whatever reason. Can you
You're not-
imagine that?
You're not looming. You're just majestic.
Oh, well, thank you.
Akamis generally are very territorial when it comes to size. That's part of the reason why they have their ability, is to match the size of any kind of predators or anything like that. It's kind of the same thing as somebody waving their arms in front of a bear, you know, or a bear standing up on its hind legs.
But he doesn't hate you or anything, Dee Dee. He's just intimidated. We're all strange to him, you know?
Yes, I think I get it. And I can help you keep this one because what happened last year with you not being able to keep creatures, it's just not right. The
Yes.
beautiful animals you find and you take such good care of, and they don't let you do it anymore for the most unjust of reasons. I'm sorry.
Maybe I did deserve it a little bit. But
I don't
It's
think you
impossible.
did. You're in trouble because you cared about your animal.
yeah, but
You're
I
not-
did hurt other animals to find him. So I don't know.
I think your heart was in the right place.
It's my heart that is, my brain that ain't.
I know the feeling.
Well, I don't know if I should. I don't want you to get in trouble. I gotta stay here with Noodle. But if you want to, you can sit and watch it with me.
She looks at like a pocket watch. Well, I'm a pretty good runner. I'll stay for a bit.
Can we sit down? Like, just like, does the railing have like? No, it's not full railing, right? You kind of sit down for your legs over the railing or between the railing, out sitting.
Yeah, you can definitely like throw your legs under the railing, like leaning on it. You might recall this railing. I don't know. It's like the end of the Order of the Phoenix movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I wanted to make sure
Yeah,
that was like
just before they like left to go to the cave or whatever. Yeah, the lookout tower. Anyway, yeah, you guys can sit there, or at least Sarai can. Dee, do you join Sarai?
For a while, she'd probably try to get back to the Hufflepuff common room.
Make a stealth
And I
check.
imagine she's like, well,
Actually, it's
yeah,
both.
I don't know how much
both of
time
you
I
make
would
a
have,
stealth
but
check.
yeah.
Can I
Alright,
use
I'll
Noodle
do
to
it.
get me there?
No, because it's in the dungeons.
Ironically,
And on
very
top
good
of
with
that, they
stealth.
just increases the likelihood
Okay.
that somebody sees you.
Wonder.
Do I want to inspo that? I don't know. Maybe I don't.
Yeah, you have a +5.
Wow.
You have a
Okay, so we
terrible at
fail
this.
at going back. It's canonical now.
all right. You stay overnight in the lookout tower. Mhm.
Snuggling up with Noodle. The Noodle
Yeah,
like wrap
you
around.
just get Noodle take up the whole space, and then you cuddle into Noodle.
Would you say they were canoodling with Noodle?
Oh my goodness. 10 points for Slytherin.
10 points lost for
Get
Slytherin.
out.
For Slytherin.
The door's open.
And the door's over there, Cole. Joking, of course. It was a good joke. Come back, Cole. Please.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, we're gonna take our break here. When we come back, we can maybe see what Aurora and Shade are up to over at the other tower, and then we have an interesting night happening for Finbar. So see you guys in 10 minutes.
Saxophone music.
Slot guitar music. What? Hello. We're back. Except for Alan, who is not back. But his candle is.
Alan's been swallowed by the darkness.
Their candle. Candle in the depths. Welcome back, everybody. Aurora! You and
Here.
Shade are off on an adventure. As curfew starts to become in effect, you, Shade, have very little time to figure out how you're going to get up into this tower. We find ourselves staring at it from the north courtyard area.
I mean, I'm imagining I can climb pretty good as a panther.
Don't panthers usually climb trees?
Yeah, but I mean, claws.
I guess you're right.
Mom did it. You guys can ride on my shoulder or something.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Is Gemma supposed to be with us?
Yeah.
Right, I forgot Gemma was with you too.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry. I am not plummeting to my death. Thank you.
Just turn into a spider and you can stick to anything. Honestly, you can climb up yourself.
What, and take like 10 years trying to get up there? No.
Hence me saying just get on my shoulder and, or if you don't like
No,
being on my
you're
shoulder,
going to
go
fall.
forward.
I guarantee it. At least somebody has to be down here to make sure that they can resto you so you don't die outright.
No, I think we got it. I think we can do it.
Or brooms. Done.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Go broom.
Might be a little bit visible.
Hey, it's night, right?
It is.
Yeah, it's a defunct tower. How many people are going to be looking at a defunct tower?
We know astronomy class is over, so no one's telescoping on us.
As your mother always says, Jess, people never look up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. I should be able to get us into the shed. I know. Hello, Mora.
Me too.
You don't have to rub it in.
What's attractive?
She'll lead you guys out there.
I don't have Accio.
I think she's going to cast out Alohomora. That is a failure, but
Oh my god.
she rolled very well on her stealth check. Alohomora. Just 1 second. It's I think it's just a little like Alohomora. She tries again. And she keeps trying, and then we cut to like the camera inside the dark shed, and then there's a crashing noise as the door is cracked open off of its hinge. It's open, she says.
Yeah.
Wow,
nice
that was really
job.
good, Gemma.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
Hmm.
It looks like it.
You would be able to see in here all of the clean sweep 3s. Who knows how long those have fucking been in here?
I already have one from when Victor and I bombarded the shed and stole 2 broomsticks.
I forgot about that. Yeah, which last time there was the Fambus.
Yeah, Victor had that one.
No, I don't. I think you guys were only able to grab one of them.
Oh. All right.
You guys got the Phoenix instead, or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, you're right, because Victor got it, and yeah.
Yeah, but the Fambus is still here.
All right.
Yoink!
Yoink it. Absolutely.
Shade, you may now add to your inventory stolen Nimbus Fambus.
Got it. That's like the best one, right?
It depends on what metric.
It is.
It's big.
It's
Yeah,
the,
It's the family broom. It's like
Yeah.
it's like the
okay.
minivan of brooms.
Damn
This is
bus.
great.
Mhm. Here, I'll
Nimbus
show
and
where
bike.
I'm getting
I'm
this
sure
off of
it'll
the
come in
command.
handy,
It's like
actually.
a tandem bike for a broom.
Yeah, exactly.
Good for Didi.
That's what I'm saying. I know exactly who's getting this broom.
Here, I am sending in Thursday night discussion where we get the Fambus as a concept. It's actually from some of the art.
This is great.
It's really fucking big.
Yeah, that's super fun. That's like a party bus.
Yeah.
A party broom. Got it. Where am I gonna keep this thing?
I will say that the Nimbus Fambus probably was like a flop. Like people generally didn't like it. Especially traveling with kids, it would be hell.
Yeah. You just hang them off of like a basket or something. So they don't fall.
Oh my god. Okay. You guys grab the Fambus.
Seatbelt.
Oh, aren't these things death
like
traps?
trap seat.
Gemma says.
No.
Can't be any worse than like a normal broom, right?
I thought they were recalled.
I recall it's right here, so we're gonna use it.
It should be
I
no
want to see the
problem.
wizard version of this.
We get on it, we lift off, we get up to a window, and we get in. Easy,
Yeah.
right?
I do feel like I need to use Reducio whenever I get to my actual destination. Though.
I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll find a window that's big enough, or we'll all just hunker down and try not to get, clipped by windowsill or
Yeah.
glass or.
Do they hover outside of where you leave them, or do you have to be enchanted, like concentrating for them to like?
We don't.
Can you idle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Can they idle?
Yeah. you can
Okay.
idle.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. This is kind of great. So, all right, we lift off. We go to the.
Wraps
place.
her arms around Aurora and
Really
squeezes.
just be a spider already, and then you can just be. You have the best grip ever.
The wind will knock me off.
No way.
Shade to ruin this for me.
You just web yourself, and then you're wrapped around. You're good. Have you figured out the web part yet?
Not yet. It hasn't been that long.
I
I
can
think
just hold you in
I'm
my hands
safest.
if you want.
Yeah, just don't bite anybody.
I'm safest around Aurora.
Yeah,
That's the first time anyone's ever said that.
I feel safe around you too, Aurora.
Oh,
It's always fun.
that's so nice. It's
Okay,
okay,
let's
I
get
get
up
comes
before anyone
back.
sees us.
Okay, enough mushy shit. Let's go.
Okay, Shada, your driver's seat.
I guess.
Okay, go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
Okay,
Okay.
I have 2 more life points today. That's a 21. I don't even need
Oh,
them.
nice.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I was made for this minivan. Okay.
These things have a higher DC to wield because they are incredibly unruly. You learn that very quickly.
Okay.
There's like a major delay to any kind of like command you give it.
This is like a 50s like prayer to having power steering. Like
Yes.
land yacht.
And then like it has like a low acceleration but like a high top speed, and when you try to stop, like it
Oh,
really like takes its time stopping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So a
But
little
you
bit
guys-
of a death trap.
You guys end up at that window. You can see the boards have been like put back from the other side, and through the little slits, because there's kind of like these little slits in the wood, the way that it's designed, you can see firelight coming from inside.
Should we knock?
No, it's all fine. Mom! Mom! Mom!
Aurora?
Hi! Come to the window.
Well, wait, whoa. Tell me something only my daughter would know.
The last boyfriend, you broke up with him. You broke up with him because he insulted like one of the like Grey's Anatomy, and you punched him like really hard in the face and broke his nose.
Well, whose anatomy?
That's good enough for me.
Grey's Anatomy.
Who is that?
I don't know. It's some weird show. I think they're all
It's a
named
reference to a very old textbook. Here, the wood like panel taken down. How are you? Oh, magic.
Grey. Yeah.
Hi, Aurora's mom.
How did you guys know what's in here? Is that magic too? Did you have one of your visions?
The magic of the telescope, actually. And it wasn't me, it was Shade.
Hi, Aurora's mom.
Right
This
there.
is very high up. Can we come inside, please? Gemma says.
Yeah, can we?
Yeah. Come on in. I don't know if that thing is going to fit in, but I'll help you. She puts her hand.
No, it'll stay here. You're fine.
And she helps all of you guys in through the window. Oh, 1 second, I'm gonna get a picture of this room. Yeah. Perfect. Oh wait, isn't even a nighttime one. Just open it up so I can send it. It's taking its time loading, which is annoying. Maybe I'll just send it from here. Oh, it's like apparently 9 megabytes. So it's taking its time. That's too bad. I'll start my description anyway. So you guys plop down onto the wooden floorboards of this old place. You've never been in here. To your knowledge, there's no stairs that lead up here. Just haven't been for a long time. You find yourself in like an amphitheater of sorts. There's these little areas where likely desks used to lay. And it's all made out of this beautifully carved, intricately carved and polished stained wood. The area itself has been boarded up. It's fallen into disuse, and there's a lot of dust everywhere. There's even like a few things like large furniture items that have curtains thrown over them. And along the tiers of the area, your mother has already set up a cot, a small kitchen. She's pulled a few chairs into the area, and looks like she's broken one of them. There's wood shavings on the ground. She's actually set up camp in here. Please come in. I was just about to have dinner.
This is a lot, Mom.
Thank you.
Where are we? What is this place?
I have absolutely no idea.
I think it's some kind of bell tower. If you go up the stairs there, you enter into like a place where bells seemingly used to be, but are not anymore.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, if you've been to like Notre Dame, have any of you guys ever been to Notre Dame?
No.
Like the school?
Oh, honey, there's so many places to bring you.
Because I know that there's a place in France called Notre Dame, and that's how it's actually supposed to be pronounced. Notre Dame's a college, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna kill you, Jess.
How are you as the Canadian calling it Notre Dame of all things?
Because I'm doing an American accent thing.
We still distinguish
we
between
still call it Notre Dame. The only place we call Notre Dame
I thought it
is
was
the
Notre Dame
college.
as well.
Also,
Yeah,
I'm not
fight on
American
Irish.
college. So
the college. Actually,
Anyway.
collegial.
Is that
So
college or
wait,
high
your
school?
mom goes to college?
She did go to college. Not at Notre Dame though.
anyway, she talks about the bell towers that she would see there and how beautiful they were. It looks a lot like that, but a lot less kept.
Aurora
her-
tells me you're a sociopath.
Sociologist, I think.
Oh no, my father had me tested.
Oh. Okay. So what are you?
None of you are Jewish, right? What? No. Well, I'm having foul, so you can see what looks to be like a plucked bird, and she is turning on a propane stove right now.
Oh. You're really camping.
You really came prepared. What is that?
It's just not very kosher.
I don't think there were chickens around here.
The earth provides. Out of character, it's an owl.
Deer. Oh, it's an owl.
Oh my
Oh no!
God.
Someone's family is not getting their letters anymore.
That's so sad.
No.
Okay.
I mean, once it's plucked and all that stuff, you wouldn't tell. You couldn't
They
tell.
still don't look like the chicken. The head's way different. Also,
I mean, well, the head would be
the whole
not
thing.
there anymore.
I took it down with a throwing knife.
Ah.
Oh. Oh, you brought them? That's cool.
And
You have
she's
throwing
gonna
knives.
start cutting it open. And here, if you want to take a look, she hands you a case of throwing knives.
Wow. Were you like
Oh.
an assassin?
Oh, it's just a hobby.
Cool.
So I should tell you that I think that I may have came up with a solution for you. So you
What,
don't
honey?
have to.
I got it. Look around you, okay? By the end of the week, I'm going to have this place spotless. Gemma turns to Shade and goes, wait, what was the hobby? The throwing knives or the assassinations?
I don't know. I think this is fascinating.
I talked to my friend Sadie. Her dad is a teacher on school, and he is
Is he hot?
Yeah.
Sweet. He turns to Shade and gives a nod. Ew, Gemma says.
It's true.
and he's a Muggle studies teacher, but he himself is a Muggle, so he's been allowed on school grounds. And I asked Sadie to put in a good word for you, so that maybe you can, have it in, possibly.
Oh, that's Aurora. You always have the most complex ideas. I
It's
was
okay,
just
you
thinking
can
that I
sit
was
down.
going to stay by, treat this kind of like a vacation. And I was going to come and visit you whenever I can, make you little lunches. I'll be
this like a
saving a bit of
vacation.
this for later.
Treat
Or I
this
was
like
going
a
to.
vacation by skulking around the school and hoping that you don't get caught by anyone.
Skulking? No. So I actually have I actually got clothes, she says.
What?
I love it when stores put out the clothes on the rack in front of the store. Makes it so much more easier.
I like your mom a lot.
I mean, it's really kind of bad business practice to like kind of leave clothes out there that's like not free, because then you have to like take it and then go in to pay.
Hey, what if it's trash free?
Well, it could be clearance, and the clearance could be free.
I guess to teach them.
You cleared it from then, so yeah.
I really like this one. She says, pointing at Shade. Sorry, you stole those? Well, I had money, but they wouldn't take it.
Oh, like pounds and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you need galleons. I could give you some if you need. Yeah. I'm not gonna take money from a child.
Okay.
I have more self-respect than that.
Anyway, I mean, I guess Professor Milne is single, so I guess you could try that way. But like that, I don't think that you'd be able to stay on grounds. Although I'm not sure if couples can stay. Are there any teachers that have like, you know, relationships on grounds?
Huh. Never thought about it.
Gemma will say most of them either never married or are widowers. So,
Oh, yikes. Okay. Yeah, that's a
Celibacy
little awkward.
required?
I mean, Professor Dildero has a girlfriend, but I don't think she lives here.
Oh,
Ooh,
is she pretty?
Ooh,
Do you know her?
Catriona Blythe,
Billy's sister?
eldest Blythe sibling.
all right, Dilla, bro.
Oh.
Sorry, this is Aurora's one.
Oh, I've heard so much worse.
What's your name?
I grew up in the 60s.
What do you want me to call you, Aurora's mom, or
You
Cass?
can call me Cass or Cassandra.
Oh, okay. I'm Shade. Just in case you forgot.
I never forget a face, but I always forget a name.
Fair.
Although not one like that. Is that like a chosen name?
Yeah, it is.
Much better than whatever your parents chose, I'm certain. I personally chose Cassandra as well.
Oh, cool.
I originally wanted, if Aurora was a boy, to call her Xander, but it didn't really work out that way. And then we called her Rory for a little while, and then when she grew up, she decided we wanted to be called Aurora. So
Yeah. Yeah, I went through a few different names. Aurora was the nicest, though.
my favorite stage is when you insisted that you were a dragon.
Oh,
Because I was. I could breathe fire if I tried.
that's pretty cool. Morgan could earlier today too, but that wasn't because of that.
Yeah, no, that's because he ate something real spicy.
She hands you guys little plates of cooked up.
Cooked owl. We
Cooked
don't even
owl.
know it's owl.
It tastes
That's why
great.
she asked if anyone was Jewish, because this is not kosher.
She definitely killed this thing.
Yeah.
Someone's poor pet.
We don't know that though. This is just a bird.
It's just a bird.
Some bird.
Nature provides.
Yeah.
It's
So I'll let
you're
you know.
going to
what's
be
saving.
found if you stay here, Cassandra. Gemma says. I'm serious. It's not like they don't patrol. I've never been up here, but yeah, I didn't see anybody come up here all day, so I thought it was kind of fair game, you know. If I stay here long enough, I have squatters' rights. I think.
I don't think.
I don't know if that's true. What you have to stay away from is Mr. Felch, and specifically his
Yeah.
cat.
Mrs. Torres is brutal. She's a tattletale and crazy.
Should I kill her? What? Gemma says.
What?
No. Okay, sorry.
Definitely
It's
gonna
a
like
big issue.
lead people right to you.
Definitely don't want to be arrested, so
Yeah,
cat might have
which
to
is
go.
why we're trying to do this to like the
Proper
least.
channel. Yes.
Yeah.
Cassandra, we're going to see if we can get you something. This is no way to live. Seriously. Oh, I've lived in way worse places.
Like where?
Cambodia, for one.
There
Same
was
with
a
that?
trailer park down in Ohio. There was a hostel in Amsterdam. There was your ex-boyfriend's place. There was the
I almost was able to build a cabin in a national park, but they did catch me.
yeah,
Plus, there was no electricity.
that was fair. Or plumbing.
The question does a bear shit in the woods? The answer is yes.
There were
Where
a
else
lot of
would they
bears.
You two are so much alike, Gemma says.
There were a lot of bears. So many bears.
As I understand it, you're dealing with Commissioner Gideon. If he has his eyes on you and you're lost, you won't be lost for long. They have ways of finding people. Okay.
But if you're able to get a job here, as much as they probably make a stink out of it, I don't think that they'd be able to really do anything about it. Because you would have technically gone through the proper channels and gotten hired.
This is really kind, you guys. If we can swing this, I mean, that could be wonderful. I don't have any of my paperwork on me, though. I can't show my credentials.
Wait. I think I could do something. Where did you leave your paperwork?
Well, I left it at my parents' house before I sold the house.
In where? What room?
The study.
The study. Okay. It's still in the manila folder, right?
Are you going to use magic?
I'm gonna try to. I just need to focus on I gotta focus on the area. I've only ever seen it like twice.
You can go ahead and attempt.
Inanimus
Inanimus Conjurus. Yep.
It's not an attempt. She has it locked in. Like,
Oh,
that's
lovely.
a lock-in spell for her.
Then yes. A second later, when you cast, there appears a framed graduation certificate from Harvard University.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh, sociology.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying this whole time.
I'm a visual learner. What's sociology?
What's sociology?
Oh, sociology. What's that?
It's a type of science. It studies how people interact with each other. You know, like human beings, social structures, institutions. All
Wait,
about our behavior in society.
what's sociopathy? What was I thinking of?
That's when somebody has trauma when they're a little kid and then can't empathize with anybody else around them.
Huh.
Very
It's like
debilitating.
So, Jim, okay,
a form
got it.
of antisocial personality disorder.
I have empathy, okay, for people that I care about. That sounds like a different type of trauma.
Oh, okay.
Sandra says. I'm not traumatized.
Really?
I had a very happy childhood.
I feel like we all are a little bit.
It's okay, Gemma. If you're traumatized, I can help.
Well, we should probably get back before we should get back. Gemma says uncomfortable about the topic of conversation.
Fair.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
Um,
Well, in case this is what I think this is, it's delicious, by the way. Thank you so much. Do you know about how owls are used in the whispering world? Because if you eat a lot more of these, I think people are going to notice.
You see, like, the eyes open up a little wider, like she wasn't aware.
Mom, it's like ravens in America. I think they're actually protected.
Oh boy. I just saw so many of them, and I was like, oh my god, the
Yeah.
mice population in this area must be booming.
I don't think I've
Probably.
actually seen a mouse. I mean, that probably makes
I mean,
sense.
the amount of mice that would have to be here in order to support a population of this many birds of prey is astounding.
I think they're fed by
They
the
get
school.
fed.
Yeah.
They're owned by the school. Yeah.
They're not.
Then, if anybody asked, this is duck.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Or goose.
Or goose. Honestly, if you see a goose, you might be able to just kill it.
Yeah. we don't
Oh
care.
no, you don't
No.
fuck with geese. Never fuck with a geese.
Oh, I don't fuck it. Jay didn't say that. Right off.
Sarai goes, did you know that they have corkscrew? Anyway.
Like, breaking my shit. 6 seconds done. Not gonna happen again.
Where's your geese facts?
Yeah. There's so many bad.
You know, geese are sometimes little assholes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's just true. Yeah.
Many
Facts.
times. They look really, I mean, much smaller than ours, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. That's it for that scene. But Finbar.
Yeah, I had to turn cam off. It seemed to be slowing down the. It was like causing a delay.
Aw.
That's all good. I've had that before. Later at night. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna change my music because it just doesn't fit enough. Even though, of course, it is Ravenclaw, it's not nighttime. Nighttime. Midnight at Hogwarts. Where is it? Should be
Also,
over here.
I'm just saying, Aurora, you know Finbar. He'll probably make food, no questions asked.
And sending your way. You later at night are hanging out in the boys' dorm. You're in there with Reese and Brett. And Reese is like doing his sort of nightly routine. Dude, you know, if you do your hair before bed, it's not gonna matter. No, it cuts down the time by half later on. Brett says, all you're doing is taking half the time now instead of going to bed, and then half the time later. It doesn't affect the overall time. They're all like, no, that yeah, but like one's in the morning, one's at night. Finbar, back me up here.
If it works for you, then I guess keep doing it. But I kind of just take care of it in the morning.
It's such a lackluster answer. You can hear Reese say. Brett says, that's because he's been zoning out for the past 30 minutes.
Sorry, what was that?
Finbar, what's eating you? Is it because of the proposal? Yeah, I was thinking it was kind of, early. I think it's for the best, though, Brett says.
Okay, no. Why does everyone keep thinking? Do I seem like the? Don't answer if I seem like the type to do that.
Two of them look at each other, back at you.
I can hear your thoughts right now. I can hear them.
Well, I'm just saying it's for the best because you're so young and,
Stupid.
you might want to get some more years under your belt, right? I mean, I wouldn't want to be engaged right now. My mom has been on me about that. Luckily, my dad has my back about that whole crap. Oh, you must have it like double as bad. Yeah, because I get it from like the wizard side out here, and also he just gestures to his face, his body.
Right. Look, I've just had a. I keep thinking about it, and I keep thinking I think I made some mistakes, but I don't regret what I did. I just wish I did it better.
What did she say when you got down on one knee?
Okay, first thing I need to do. I didn't propose. I need you to actually listen to me on that one.
Oh, sorry. Brett says. Reese is like, oh, really? Man, Morgan lied to me.
Why is that a shock? Also, why do you think after I gave him something to eat, he ran into the Black Lake?
Nice. Brett chuckles. You are so much
Yes.
more malicious when you're in private, Reese says, and sits down over like on the wall so he can see you. His hands are over his knees. So what the hell were you doing then?
I didn't go into yesterday thinking I was going to say that. I thought I was going to say, try to convince her to go flying and help her get over that. But as soon as she brought up dance and going by herself, I just couldn't wait. I didn't want her just to keep thinking that she had to go alone, and I wanted her to know there was someone who cared about her a lot to
I
go
mean,
with
it's
her.
probably wanted to go alone. Don't you think? I don't know. She's pretty close with Finbar, Brett says. You're probably the only person that she really hangs out with, other than, what, Drusilla? Yeah.
Ugh, I know what she's like. I know how she feels about certain things, and I asked her in the middle of a hallway full of people. I know places where it would have been just us. I know I could have laid out hints about how I felt. I could have done a lot of things better than what I did. The only good thing I did was be honest and give her space and time.
Hey, man, you're better than I am. I can't even be honest about it with mine. No, I think I can't even be honest about it. And then Brett says, you're into Janice too? No, with my crush.
Well, take notice of what I've done and, don't do it so suddenly unless it seems like a good idea. Because sometimes it might be, and other times it might be. She thought when I first said it, she thought I was playing a prank on her.
It's not like she's exactly the most popular bunch.
I I know I could have done a lot of a better job, but I couldn't. I don't like the
There's a
idea of her
knock at
thinking
the
that.
door. Knock, knock, knock. What?
Were you-
It's not for me, I don't think. Who is it?
Yeah.
It's Janice. Oh shit!
Oh no.
Speak of the devil, and she appears.
What was that?
Yeah, it's the same. I can come back another time if you guys are sleeping.
No. No.
Bar runs to the
Brett and
door and
Reese.
grabs him.
Yes. Brett and Reese were just about to step out.
No, we weren't. Brett says,
You
and then
like?
Reese grabs him by the collar. We're just gonna go get some hot chocolate.
Yep. They were just about to. Enjoy your hot chocolate. Take all the. Enjoy.
That much sugar before bed? Stop fucking complaining. Reese gives you a little fist bump and leaves. And then like Janice takes a step in to the room. See, she's a little flushed right now. She looks like she's got like her clothing from the day has been mostly taken off. Like she's just got like the white blouse on, the arms like rolled up. She's a lot more casual. You normally see her.
Uh, it's
This
good
is
to.
the boys' dormitory, huh?
Yeah. It's sorry. It's a little messier than usual. None of us were quite finished with getting ready for bed, but
I live
it's
with Sarah, so you know.
yeah. I remember the dorm looking a little messy. Ah, dang it.
Sometimes I forget that you've been up there.
I know, and I'm still sorry. I thought that was a good idea at the time.
No, it was very sweet of you. I just I have a thing when it comes to Halloween's. Kind of some bad memories.
Yeah, I understand, but you know
Part of me
me,
wanted to say yes. I don't think I ever told you that.
Really? You were interested in going?
No, when a person that you care about is so excited about something, it's hard not to feel excited too.
Yeah, I I know. Whenever I always think when you're talking about, something new you found out or something you just got finished with after a hard day's work, it's always nice seeing how enthusiastic you are about it.
Yeah, yeah. She looks very distracted.
Uh,
Can you?
Janet,
Oh, which one's your bed?
the one with the cookbooks on the nightstand.
Of course.
Uh,
Oh, you have a stuffed animal? What did she find?
she will find that it is a stuffed. We're just gonna go full on with the dog thing. It's a stuffed like Irish Terrier.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, parents got it for me before first year would have started, but it's nice to see that he's got. You know, he sees everything in this room probably.
I always wanted a dog. Like when I was little, there was a dog that was wild. It ran around the village, around Hogsmeade, and I desperately wanted to take it home.
Uh, uh, Yeah, family's never been one for pets. Well, with all the food and all the potion stuff, but it's always seemed like be a fun thing if you find the right one.
So, you like me, right?
Yeah, for a while. Kind of surprised you didn't notice, but maybe I
Not
did.
really. No. Can um can I test something out?
Uh, yeah, sure.
Just a little experiment. I swear it's easy and it won't hurt. Can you come here?
I trust you.
Two you stand over by the window. She puts her hand kind of cup. She puts her hand down. No. I got it. She scoops up the one hand, holds it up, and cradles it. She like looks down at it, then up at you, and places her other hand on the top of your palm. She holds it there for a minute. How do you feel, Finbar?
Nervous, but happy.
Mm-hmm. There's this rising in your chest. Can't quite place. She breathes, kind of lets it out brokenly. She puts her other hand up, like as if asking for your other hand. And when you do, you pull it back up. She cradles the other one. You have really warm hands.
Yeah, there. Thank you. I never really noticed before, but I guess I do.
She looks up at you. How do you feel when you look at me? Normally, Janice would never ask such an invasive question. She hates it when someone asks her questions like this. But she is off the rails when
That's okay. When I look at you, I feel like I'm seeing someone who knows how their day is going to go and feels like every step they take is getting them closer to what they want. That I'm looking at someone who some people might look away from because of the shine coming off of her, but that I find I can't look away from. And I find someone who seems like that others might not recognize her for what she is, but that I think I've managed to find someone who is worth all the time that I can find to spend with.
no, back in first year, kind of hot. After I met you, you were just everywhere. I'm not talking about sharing like common room. I'm talking about I'd go to the library. There you went. I would walk down the lavatory, and on the way, I'd see you talking to Dee Dee in the hallway. Alone. I would walk down to the clock tower courtyard and find you there on the stairs. watching pendulum swing. You've been this constant presence in my life, and I'm not used to that. Top it all off, you've been incredibly kind. More than I think just liking me would explain. You're a kind person. I see it with the other people that you spend time with too. You're always willing to go to bat for them, or make something for them, or I've admired you in my own way, I think. But I'm not like you. Not entirely. I don't often yearn like I do now. This is kind of a new feeling for me. It's a little unpleasant. If this is what you go through in just a day, I can't imagine. I would like to go to the ball, if you'll have me.
Always.
But just know that you can't do what you did before. I may be knowledgeable in class, but when you ambush me like that, I don't know how to think. I couldn't think. Swirling of emotions. Okay?
Of course. I am sorry I sprung that on you. I could have done a lot better at choosing a time and place, but when you said you were gonna go by yourself, I didn't. I wanted you to know that there is someone who cares about you enough to want to go with you and wants to spend time with you.
You just didn't want me to feel alone.
I know you like your peace and quiet and not being bothered, but I want to be someone you can always go to whenever you. I want to be someone.
I always enjoy being bothered by you. She's gonna give you a little kiss on the cheek. I don't think it's good if I stay here for any longer. I don't know what I'll do. Don't read into that. I'm gonna go to bed, and I will maybe see you after the tourney. A lot of people are going to Hogsmeade. We could trial run. You know?
Yeah, Janice, I just wanted you to know, when I wrote that letter to you today and I said I was willing to wait, I didn't just mean for this. I mean, I'm willing to take things slow or as fast as you want, because what you want matters to me.
Oh, I really gotta go. She says to herself. That's very sweet of you. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Finbar. She's like sweating.
Good night, Janice. Sweet dreams.
Mhm. She opens up the door, nearly slams directly into Reese and Brett.
Janice?
You hear her yell at the boys in the background.
No, don't worry, Janice. I'll deal with them. I know exactly what to tell them.
Oh no, we weren't like looking or like listening or whatever. We were just like we were just about to like knock on the door and yeah, sure.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you weren't looking. I'm sure you weren't listening. Soon you won't be tasting either.
No, Finbar. Brett tries to explain that actually they were not listening in. They did actually just appear. But I don't know if you listen to reason or not, but just a funny little tail end to that. All right.
Finbar goes to bed with a big smile on his face, like, she gave me a kiss on the cheek. She said yes.
I told her what time it was.
Uh,
Okay. Ah. A new morning. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, we all have breakfast together, and our first classes of the day are divinations and muggle studies. So we're gonna find out who's in who, and I'm gonna throw up. Wait a second. Do you mind using not send this before at the start of session? Did I put it in the wrong chat or something?
No music at the beginning.
Oh, sorry. I thought I had. There you go. All right, who's in divinations? Last year we had Aurora and Maylee's. Aurora, you're obviously still in it, right?
I have to be, yes, unfortunately, or else I'd take Muggle Studies.
And then anybody else?
I guess
So-
I tried out divination.
Yep, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
it's divinations or Muggle studies, just so you're aware.
Yeah, I think I'll do divination. I'll try that out, please.
Great. Okay. For divinations class, you guys get to try out 2 divination spells of your choice. Be aware, look at 3rd year spells and 4th year spells at the very bottom. What's available to you is Specialis Revelio this year, which is very good. Last year was Point Me and Prior Incantato, which you may choose if you wish. Oh, and Aurora. This morning, Sadie would have talked to you.
Oh,
Mhm. My dad wants to meet her. Bring her here after Muggle studies and first period.
Sadie.
It's not a guarantee of anything.
Sadie. Thank you.
However,
I
if she
really
comes on
appreciate
to my dad, I cannot
Well-
guarantee what will happen to her.
Like, is he that much of a player?
No. Are you kidding me? Have you met him?
Yes.
What he
But, like-
is a little bean that needs to be protected. Because big,
Oh.
strong women are going to pluck him up if he lets them.
Oh, she likes bottoms, so.
Aurora!
Sorry.
Okay, spells.
I did Specialis Revelio twice. I think I'm going to portent the second one to a 9 so I can get a 19. So it's a 28 for the first one and then a 19 for the second one. Actually,
That's a no.
I do want to do good in this class, if anything else.
What's the spells you did?
Just both Specialis Revelio.
Gotcha. Got it locked in.
Yep.
Good spell to have.
Mhm.
Sarai.
I did Point Me with a 13 and Prior Incantato with a 17.
All right. Oh, high or low?
Hi.
Pick. Awesome. It is high. So you have an E. Okay, so Aurora has an O. Sarai has an E. Don't know about me. And one little thing here, Sarai. You might see the upcast in the third year spells on the M&M reference channel. It says, Point Me. This spell can be upcast to level 2 to cast Locate Object. Describe or name an object that's familiar to you, and you sense the direction of the object's location, as long as that object is within 1,000 feet. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet, at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. This spell can't locate any object if any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks the direct path between you and the object.
That is good to know.
Because otherwise, if you just cast it as a cantrip, it's a compass. It shows you where north is. Okay. Muggle Studies. Who's in Muggle Studies?
Shade has never been in Muggle Studies, but I want to go based on last night's conversation.
Awesome. Finbar, Didi, you guys were in it last year.
Yeah,
Sticking with
All right.
I'll go again.
You guys did pretty well. I feel like I forgot to say it last time. We did it both times, and you guys got a good grade, so I'm going to assume that you rolled fairly well on both the first and second semester for Muggle Studies. Are you aware that that's 2 successes towards Muggle Studies proficiency? This could be your
Yes,
third.
but I have.
Yeah,
Yes, I have
Ian's aware,
expertise.
but you already have expertise.
Just-
So,
Yeah, it's just a grade for me and a fun class.
Professor Milne leans against the desk at the front of the classroom as he surveys the room. All right, let's dig deeper into Muggle industrialism. How many of you know what the Industrial Revolution is? Didi, what is it?
it was a period in history when they made more machines.
Yes, absolutely. You can feel like his energy, like very excited that you had that answer. And we will award some points here.
30 points to Applebot.
He picks up a remote and clicks it toward the back where a Muggle projector that has like a big battery that's connected to it slides into position. It lights up onto the far wall to reveal a slide of 18th century factories. The Industrial Revolution was a pivotal point in Muggle history. Largely beginning in the late 18th century, it marked the shift from agrarian societies to industrialized ones. Factories like this or this one sprang up, manufacturing goods on a massive scale. Just like what Miss... Dang, I always forget your last name because you never put it. Dawson. Like
Dawson,
what
yeah.
Miss Dawson showed. he says. See, for the first time, production was mechanized. We're talking about the advent of the steam engine, click, textile machinery, click, and much more. This revolution increased productivity exponentially, but at what cost? Milne clicks to another slide showing a smog-filled city, especially those during the Victorian era. Industrialization has been both a boon and a bane. See, on one hand, it led to economic growth, improved transportation, railways, cars, planes, and brought about medical advancements that saved lives. But the other side of that coin is dark. Now, one of the simplest ones I could bring up here, click. He shows images of the old London moth and how moth populations, once industrialism came, they were white moths, and the white moth population just fucking plummeted during that time because the soot was so like impactful that it would cling to the side of trees where moths normally would go, and because they normally would like cling to the side of birch trees, which are white, and they would have that camouflage, no longer the birds would be able to pick them off easily. And the dark scaled moth population grew anyway. So he shows that, but also things for humans too, like we're talking about exploitation of workers, click. Environmental pollution, click. The consumption of non-renewable resources. Carbon footprint of industrialized activities is a major contributor to climate change, something Muggles are struggling with today, and we will be going over probably next year. The ethical implications are manifold. He sits there for a second, letting his words sink in. Labor laws, for example, were virtually non-existent during the early days of industrialism. Child labor, poor working conditions, absurdly long hours were the norm. Over time, advocacy and legislation have improved conditions, but the debate over the ethical ramifications of of industrialism continues. You like look over your shoulder, and then you notice there is a woman who has slipped into the back of class, and he just noticed her in the dark abyss of the room. She like gestures like, no, just keep going.
Can Shade be sitting in the back of the class and like
Absolutely.
say hi?
She's going to like actually squat down as to like be quiet and get next to you, and she's like, has he gone on to nukes yet?
To what?
I can't believe they don't teach you this. It's like the biggest threat to all of our lives on this planet.
What did you say?
Nukes, like nuclear
Newt
bomb.
Gingrich.
Stop.
I love him.
Newt Gingrich? No.
I don't know who that is.
She
Forget
would
it.
not. Don't worry about it.
What
No,
not?
she would
What
not.
not?
Like,
What
like-
is that?
like,
I don't know.
Newt Gingrich is a
Politician.
politician. Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, is
He's
he a fucker?
evil.
There's evil. Yeah.
So when you say that, she's like, absolutely the fuck not.
Like, Eye of Nuke? Is that for like potions?
Are we all paying attention? He said. She stands upright and moves to the back of the class. Sorry. And all of you guys have to create an essay on Muggle industrialism and its impacts on the world. You don't actually have to do that, but in character you do. Make a Muggle studies check.
I'll do a luck point. Okay.
I'm better. Yeah, I did pretty well.
Did you get Shade?
16.
16. Not bad at all. That is one success towards Muggle Studies proficiency. You can now start to roleplay actually knowing like Muggle shit.
Cool.
Like, oh, I got that reference, you know.
Yeah.
Dee Dee. D. What did you get? What did you get?
Oh, right. I have to tell you, 18.
Just hyping you up.
You got an 18. All right.
It's really good.
That's an E. Alan was like that video of the owl where like the African Christian choir is like singing to try to get rid of it because there's like the superstition that they're a witch, and then he just starts like dancing to the music. And that is your third success, so you may now go onto your sheet and add Muggle Studies proficiency.
Done. And also, if you haven't seen the Rotate Your Owl video, I'm going to link it.
Rotate your owl. I mean, it makes me just seeing that then makes me think about the guy who is like Chicken GoPro. Anyone? No one's seen the chicken
Wait,
stabilization
actually,
video.
I think I have seen that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like straps like a helmet on the
Yeah.
top of the chicken because they have really good gyroscopic like heads. Look how calm she is as well. Oh boy. Okay, and then lastly, Finbar.
29.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, well that's an O.
You're better than I would be at this class.
I'm giving 5 points to Ravenclaw just because.
I mean, yeah, the
Yeah.
two
Roll.
in front are kind of neck and neck already. So
You rolled a 19. If you rolled a nat 20, it would be a 30. So fucking crazy.
I'm basically an amateur junior TA in this class, probably.
And yeah, so the class comes to an end, and Milton's like, all right, everybody, I gotta need your essay in by Monday. Okay, please. And if not in by Monday, just send like an owl to me or something. I will get back to you. We can extend the date, but I'm only doing that once this year, okay? So pick and choose wisely. And people are filtering out. You must be Miss Crane. Yes. I was told that you wanted to meet me. Sure. Yeah. I'll show you into the showroom. Follow me. And you can just hear the tail end of like a question, like, so my daughter tells me that you have a, and that conversation happens without us. By the 17th century, clashes between wizard and goblinish culture had grown strained beyond repair. Goblin relations were impacted by 5 major factors, which have led to uprisings for the last few hundred years. Firstly, being goblins' notion of personal property. In goblin culture, the creator of an item is that item's sole owner. No other may be given the item without the creator's consent, and all items only pass in ownership but during the death of its creator. Obviously, this led to increased tensions and the short-lived mercantile expansion of Roland the Wide. The second factor is, everybody make me a constitution saving throw.
just hear a thump, thump, thump of Aurora repeatedly hitting her head against the desk to try to keep herself awake.
This is what Keen Mind was made for. Not doing that.
Hey, 17, it works.
Are you ready for rolls?
Absolutely.
I got 23. Dee Dee's like, This is fascinating, guys. Well,
Yeah, you're learning about Morgan's culture right now.
That's right. It's because of Morgan.
Yeah. I mean, goblin culture is just interesting. So, yeah.
Shade
Like,
got
did you know that they actually have no gender roles
Cool.
whatsoever?
2 thumbs
What do
up
they
for
have
that.
their sandwiches with?
What?
Oh, I was making a
What?
dumb joke about
Rolls.
The
gender
rolls, yeah.
roles, but it's
Oh.
bread.
Okay.
Got it. Of course. Ben
Food
Barwick.
jokes.
Yeah.
Food jokes. I'll just keep feeding you more.
Yeah,
Ew.
they don't have a very distinct sexual dimorphism, so it lends itself to having less gender ideologies that spring up in their culture. Anyway,
Shade got an 18. I don't know if you heard me earlier.
she got an 18. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't hear, so awesome. It's good. Got yours? Aurora?
17.
17. Significantly better than last year. Sarai?
14.
14. All right on the cusp there.
Oh, man.
I think like Juniper's like, if you tape your eyelids open, generally helps. Just want to let you know. You will, however, look like an idiot. She says, turning over, you can see Morgan, who has done so.
I think instead of taping, Sarai just takes her, like, like puts her head in her hands, but takes her fingers and kind of does that with her.
Their thumbs. And that is a D4 for you, Sarai. From words of affirmation. Wait, is that it? Wait. Is that what it's called? Wait. Encouraging words is not the love language.
Of affirmation. Words of affirmation is like a feat you can take to like upgrade it, so it's like a D6.
Yeah.
I can't remember the type again. I can't remember this one. What's it?
Exclamation point R space 1d4.
This is the one that always eludes me. 4.
4. Damn. So that's 18.
Yay.
Finbar.
I got an 18, so that makes 3 of us.
Okay. Yeah, you guys learned quite a bit about goblin culture. Goblins have been around for a very, very fucking long time. They think of it like the Americans and the Russians when it comes to the wizards and goblins in this area. Goblins, however, have had, despite having been oppressed by wizarding society and continue to be, have a thriving society of their own. Gringotts Bank is less of just a bank. It is actually an entire complex, as has been spoken of before. There is living areas. There is also their own unique magic school, where they teach silversmithing and rune enhancing. They have different kinds of magic as well that are not available to wizards. However, it is generally known that wizards could probably perform this magic, just as goblins can perform human magic. There used to be a goblin kingdom, actually. The goblins used to live under the earth, often in the mountains up here, and they would carve out amazing stone metal halls. Now, there was a major shift from that kind of society later on after the death of their king. 1 second. What's his name? The Goblin King Ragnarok the First He was around during the time of Hogwarts creation, and it is largely believed that the creation of Hogwarts, the like education of wizards and witches, increased their amount of like innovation, and so quickly overcame as a society the goblin societies. Now, King Ragnar the First is also credited as the creator of the Sword of Gryffindor. It was his sword, and Gryffindor won it from him, and then promptly did not give it back, which was the kind of like an unspoken rule amongst goblins and not amongst wizards, and it became this very big thing that sparked the first Goblin Rebellion. There's a lot of interesting things about goblins. Goblins also are incredibly sensitive to bright lights because of their subterranean living in the past. Yeah. More you know. Morgan does fall asleep. He sleeps through this entire lesson, but it's fine because he knows it. Okay, our last class of the day before we finish off here is going to be arithmancy. Let's see. Last year we had Aurora, Dee Dee, Finbar.
I am not going to be in this year. I did it as a joke last year. I'm surprised I got as good of a grade as I did.
Mm-hmm.
Tempting fate this time again.
Dee Dee, you failed last year. Are you gonna keep trying?
Yeah. Why wouldn't
Okay.
I?
So is Shade.
Oh yeah, Shade, you were in it too. Sarai,
Which one's this one again? Sorry.
you get to cast with intelligence.
I just want to check something quickly.
It's magic math.
I think I'll skip over that one.
Okay. So you guys who are in arithmancy, pick 2 of any spell, roll it with / special attempt, please. Also, question for the group. Are we making a Quidditch team?
Yeah, we did.
Well, we did.
Do we have a name for this Quidditch team?
Yeah, Top Gun.
Lovely.
Yeah, we're Top Gun, but Barkley is our mascot.
Yeah, Barkley's the mascot.
Our logo is just Barkley sitting on top of a plane.
Kind of like Snoopy, but not.
Alan?
Is the background.
Yes.
Take a subscriber bonus for that check.
Oh.
Roll like shit all night.
Dee Dee's been supportive of Finbar, so I'm giving back.
Yay! Hell yeah!
Thank you.
Friendship. Not apologizing for what I did to Morgan.
He deserved it.
He did.
Morgan's just a little guy, okay? He can do no wrong.
No, his margin of error is smaller, so he has less wiggle room.
Okay, Didi, what we get?
What did I get? So I got an 18 on Dissonus ululatus
Sonus ululatus. Yeah.
and 24 on Fortissimum.
All right. So you are now able to create an area where if people walk in that you don't want them to, everyone can hear screaming for like 500 feet. And you can also make things invulnerable to all types of damage.
If I want to protect something, I can really protect it now.
Yep. And it is permanent because it's until dispelled. You can dispel it with a simple finite, but very useful, especially when you're up against not wizards. Okay, Finbar.
All right, I got Depulso with a 16
Mm-hmm.
and Abscondi with a 25.
E for you. Depulso shooting things off away from you, pushing things away, and then Abscondi is would have probably have helped Sarai and Didi. Makes things very, very stealthy. Shade,
Finbar's a
did I get
little
yours?
flat-footed.
Gimme.
I got a 13 and an 8. 17.
Ooh, okay, that's an
13
8.
was 13 was Incendia Glacia, so pass, but then Nebulous was 17.
Nebulous. Are you trying to get your transfig ones, huh?
Yeah, because my strength sucks, but I have 0 for intelligence and a -1 for strength. So I can use it
A
on
little
the,
bit better. Yeah. Mhm.
But can we use it? Do we have to use it on stuff we've already tried in class?
No, you can use it on anything.
No. Okay. Next time.
Do you want to delete what you've done? And
I
then
don't know, but those weren't locked in or
Yours?
anything, so they're good.
Okay, cool. And a little note about both Arithmancy and Ancient Runes class. It's kind of niche, but you will see on your website those spells are marked differently. They look different with a little emoji. And that means that those spells you're able to cast wandlessly if you add a minute. Oh, no, sorry. You're able to cast subtle and potentially wandlessly if you add a minute to the casting. Yeah,
I thought if you had it like written on a slip of paper or something.
exactly.
Is that
That's,
one?
that's adding the minute. So
Okay.
that's also the cool thing is that technically you can also pre-write things on pieces of paper if you come prepared. And then it's just throwing shit out.
Just throw the slip on someone's backpack with Dissonus ululatus, and whenever they move at all.
What? Takes another step. What the fuck?
If Didi was a prankster.
That's your next character, Alan.
Prankster?
Yeah. But you got to use the surfer bro dude voice.
Right on, man.
You just got pranked, bro.
Got you, bro.
You got punked, man.
It's really good. Okay. That's all for this session. And do you guys want to know something really cool?
Yeah.
Level up.
Yay!
Level up to level 7. Woo. Level up. I gotta add everyone just so Ray has a notification. Thank you everyone for playing. Thank you guys for watching, and I cannot wait till next episode when we fly as a team. Top Gun.
On the crazy big broom that Shade stole.
Oh yeah, you gotta bring that. You gotta bring that into one of the matches.
And it's
Absolutely.
Dean's broom, I'm pretty sure.